I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm gonna pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes.
It's the old
He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island.
Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to the children? Why you lying to the children? RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been to bed. Man, they know contest. Yahuwah, he do the blitz. We will not see you tomorrow. Cause you cannot go to thought. All the sons and all the daughters. Standing hard with big manodas. But my son, he made me Taurus. On that line, I'm still a Taurus. Karate kicking Chuck Norris, 4-5 on my waist. If he started, will not hesitate to get retarded. Oh lordy, he ain't got a PowerPoint, he farted. He running to the hills like a Philistine. G-Hawk hitting Hamites with the guillotine. Situation turned up with the ratchet team. JJ 7000 to the bait lead. Yeah, I know them haters gon' hate me, but he won't debate me. Pistol off safety. He respond, come wake me. If I don't get up, nigga shake me. If he don't show up, then he fake G. I touch down and make these nigga nuts hate me. Dear brother. Ballin' and crawling all the way from H-Time. Let me get straight to the business. Man, them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? You gon' cry, you gon' get it. Me, I'm like a frog, nigga, ribbit. Of course, it's in the spirit. I just got the Porsche, she can steer it. Mito got the Rorschach and Willie. Lamborghini doors, you better not spill it. Mama's high, say I'm more than just a villain. Mama's cry, armed open wide for her children. Suicide, immortalized as the realest, Death by cop, black suicide. Let me get straight to the business. Got them lions in the building. Why you lying to them children? Why you lying to them children? RIGHTEOUS. Man, you know I've been there. Man, they know contest. Yahuwah, he do the blitz. Wow, what's that? Why didn't take it over? Number one debate league, you heard me? When it's up, it's stuck. I'm stepping on everything, nigga. Metaphorically, of course.
Yeah! How we do? You! Peace and blessings. Welcome to the Lion's Den. Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shabbat Kwam Yashala. You know what? Since I've given up the name JJ 7000, the new moniker that has been bestowed upon me is Debo 7000. These guys are some powder puff debaters, man. Shout out, he even went up and dug up an old dinosaur and he come back ponytailless. I think he lost a little bit of his power when you cut off his little ponytail. You know what I'm saying? I thought this guy was supposed to be tough mentally. You see what I'm saying? But before I get into it, go ahead, Sister Cream, and tell everybody what it is real quick. Go ahead, Queen. Oh.
Hey, what it is? Shalom, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please hit the like if you like the video. If not, hey, it's up to you. And hope you enjoy what we got to going on.
Right. We are back in action. Yeah, I remember one time Shana said, man, hey, JJ, if you do this to such and such to Reggie, don't make me have to go get Shakka. Shakka is horrible. Your information is garbage. You're outdated. You like to hear yourself talk for hours and hours and hours and overload us with a whole bunch of information, gets galloping around, and then you want us to address all that. You know. But then he don't really want you to address it because when you come on there, you got to see how he acted when I came on there. I'm going to show you this first, and then I'm going to show you the lie that he's trying to now say he didn't say. And we just did a video on the other day. He's saying that the goddamn Hyksos was the Israelites, and that Seth was the Israelites' gay god. Because that's what made me go in on his dumb ass the other day. So, Karima, can I present my screen?
Go ahead. Hi, I am Manor. Hi, Hazel. How you doing?
Yeah, man. This is a joke, man. These dudes he bring on here, man. I mean, I'm sorry. He a little too sissified. He a little too sissified for me. This was the main reason why I retired, because son, your debates are too emasculated. You know, they can sit there and talk about Israel, talk about the Bible, and talk about our faith for hours upon hours upon hours. Now, when it's their turn to answer questions, you got to come in holding their goddamn hand, and he got to cry, get him out of here. Let me show y'all this, man. This is why they fear me. Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. Hold on, let me play this.
Okay. I mean, let's keep in mind, but I sat through this whole presentation for like, I mean, at least 2.5 hours of him just talking, and he said Israelites, we're classless. We need to learn. What did he say? I mean, he said a whole bunch of ad homs. We stupid. We don't study. I mean, just a whole bunch of just ad homs. That's what his main conversation was.
Why did you take it out? Why did you turn him into?
Can you hear that, Karima?
Yeah, I can hear it clear.
Inward parts. They edited out and just said the inward parts. Yo, son, look.
Yeah.
Look, these are the inward parts they're talking about.
Coming.
I'm showing you something, bro. See this?
Yeah.
These are the inward parts they're talking about.
Reggie, please, brother, stop doing that. What are you doing, Reggie? Come on, man. Reggie, why are you doing that, bro?
What is Reggie doing?
He changed my background. Why you do that?
I didn't do that.
So who did it? Unc?
Yeah, it wasn't me. I just can't.
Okay, because you and Unc the only one got the power to do it, man.
Uncle Red.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Uncle
Hey.
Red.
Oh shit, we got Rock Ball in the building. We got Rock Ball in the building.
Uncle Red.
You gotta turn on your camera so I can know it's you, bro.
Hey, Reg, how you like that? What I just did?
No, I think it was crazy.
Hey, look.
Yo, Jay, you gotta turn on your camera. I need to see if it's you.
Look, hey, yo, Reg, you don't want to see the rest of it. It is exceedingly ugly. It is very ugly.
So, hey, let me ask Reggie. So, what do you think about that, Reggie? Because you are now down with the Dagger Squad, and you teach that the Bible have not been stolen from Kemet. Now, have you been convinced with further scholarship, with masterful scholarship now?
Hey, yo, we can keep the PowerPoint going to see the rest of it on there, because that's going to end everything.
Well, let me explain.
Shakka said that Job, Hebrews, Samuel, Jeremiah, Psalms, and Proverbs was all stolen from Kemet. So I tell Shakka to pull out his Bible and go to Job chapter 5 and read the first verse. So I proceed to read the first verse. And then after I read, I said, can you pull up in your coffin text, your pyramid text, your Book of the Dead, your pharaonic Sabbat literature of the pharaohs, your Book of the Cow, any of that shit, and show any of what I just read? On the little fairy went in uproar, y'all. In uproar because he couldn't do it. Then the other day, he proceeds to get on the camera and say that the Israelites are the Hyksos. So we all know that the Hyksos ruled ruled Egypt from the 15th to 16th dynasty. So when I come on and I said, well, did the Israelites rule Egypt? He said no. So you can't have it both ways. Either they are the Hyksos or they're not. Either they ruled Egypt or they didn't. You want to take the bad and attach it to Israel, and then with the good, and then ruling over you niggas. Now, oh, no, that didn't happen. They're full of shit.
Let me explain my.
Let him explain.
Okay, so my position is that the Christians had no direct contact with what we call ancient Egypt. They had contact with the Hellenistic world. The Hebrews also had contact with the Hellenistic world. Prior to that, which I am not taking anything away, I'm just explaining my position because I was kind of thrown under the bus of one or two comments, is that Shakka is right in the sense that the Targums are in Aramaic. And so when the Persians had contact with ancient ancient Egypt at the time, because they actually had contact with ancient Egypt, and prior to the Persians, how can I say, other groups had contact with the ancient Egyptians. When Greeks take over, it's the Hellenistic world. Yeah. So my whole point of it is that since Darius and Xerxes were named proper pharaohs or Norsuts, yes, by the fake Egyptian priests, right? The ones that wanted to save their lives, it became the property of the Persians. Right. Then it stays, and then it gets translated into Aramaic, right? Chuck is right. And so those texts are pulled from the Aramaic. Right. So I'm not taking anything from Shaka's presentation. I think that it was, like I said, crazy, right? So now it's the Aramaic that hides where the origin is, right? And not directly from ancient Egypt. And so that was some of the basis of the what probably Garfield was going to explain. And there are other sections of the Bible, both Hebrew, largely Hebrew, that are taken from other cultures. So it's a hodgepodge. The Hebrews have a problem because their book is not original. And the Christian text, and I'll stop, the Christian text and the Hebrew text should never have been combined. So the Christians,
I totally agree with that,
stole from the Hebrews, yeah, right? The Christians stole from the Hebrews, and the Hebrews got it from Aramaic when they was in Babylon, and then in the world. So Shakka Ahmose is so I just say, I don't use the words plagiarism. I use internal and external syncretism.
Okay, so Reggie, real quick, you just said that the Christians stole from the Hebrews, and the Hebrews stole from who?
Yeah, from the Hebrews took it from the Targums, which are the Aramaic passages.
Okay, so here's the $1 million question, brother Reggie.
Yeah.
Is it stolen goods from Kemet?
No. See, that's
what?
Yeah.
Hold up, you just hold on, man.
Let me tell you where he's wrong, son. Let me just confront that. He's
you seen all the work Shaka just did, bro.
Let me tell you where he's wrong.
I'm gonna listen to Shaka.
Right? Even with that explanation, listen. Even with that explanation, right? If you want to talk about the process of the transferring of the literature into the Targums, right? The problem with you saying that it's not plagiarism is that once the attribution is made, that the words, because it comes down to words at the end of the day. Once you make the attribution of the words is given to a fictitious person in an anachronistic historical setting such as Solomon, once that attribution is made, it becomes plagiarism. Why? Because you are
JJ, explain to them what are you doing here?
Someone who does not have.
Okay.
Yeah, explain to them, because he have to stand on his research right now. So you got to explain to them why you doing this and how he's gonna back down on his research and make it seem like he's talking about talking about a narrative of a story, but. I can't hear you.
Or the question, something in the world, did the Israelites run Kemet for the 15th and 16th dynasty? They want to say no. But then, okay, well, the Hyksos ran Egypt, the 15th and 16th dynasty. So which one is it? Y'all want us to be these foreigners that came in and they wasn't this and they wasn't that, but then you want to put them, you want to say that they're Israelites, but then when I ask you were they running Egypt, y'all want to say no. So that's one thing. Then he said that the Hyksos are the Israelite patriarchs. I'm gonna show you the video of that. I said, well, okay, so show me what Hyksos name did Abraham have? What Hyksos name did Isaac have? What Hyksos name did Jacob and Judah and Benjamin and Reuben and all the patriarchs? Where's it at, Shaka? You full of goddamn lies, bro. And Shana and both of them over there holding pinkies and holding hands together. They both holding hands. That's all they do is hold hands. And even Reggie is telling the dumbass, if y'all really pay attention, no, Shaka. It didn't come from there. Y'all just heard it. He said it come from the Targum. Listen to what Reggie said real quick.
Yeah, if you're going to sit there and say it was plagiarized, then you have to basically say from what story. What story are you going off of? How are you matching them up? Are you matching this story up with this story? Please show me where I could go in the biblical narrative and pull it out to match it up to what you're saying.
Right. And that's all we saying. You want to do a few similarities and say it's plagiarized. Plagiarized is like basically writing everything down word from goddamn word. Copying. So he said that Job, Hebrews, Samuel, Jeremiah, Psalms, and Proverbs was plagiarized from Kemet. So then when I went to Job and opened up goddamn Job and went to the 5th chapter and read it, I said, now you show me this in your goddamn book. And I was going to do all the chapters like that. Let's keep going.
When Greeks take over, it's the Hellenistic world. Yeah. So my whole point of it is that since Darius and Xerxes were named proper pharaohs or Norsuts by the fake Egyptian priests, right? The ones that wanted to save their lives, it became the property of the Persians. Right. Then it stays, and then it gets translated into Aramaic, right? Chuck is right. And so those texts are pulled from the Aramaic. Right. So I'm not taking anything from Shaka's presentation. I think that it was, like I said, crazy, right? So now it's the Aramaic that hides where the origin is, right? And not directly from ancient Egypt. And so that was some of the basis of the what probably Garfield was going to explain. And there are other sections of the Bible, both Hebrew, largely Hebrew, that are taken from other cultures. So it's a hodgepodge. The Hebrews have a problem because their book is not original. And the Christian text, and I'll stop, the Christian text and the Hebrew text should never have been combined. So the Christians, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. Stole from the Hebrews, right? The Christians stole from the Hebrews, and the Hebrews got it from Aramaic when they was in Babylon and then in the world. So Shakka Ahmose is so I just say I don't use the words plagiarism. I use internal and external syncretism.
Okay, so Reggie, real quick, you just said that the Christians stole from the Hebrews, and the Hebrews stole from who?
Yeah, from the Hebrews took it from the Targums, which are the Aramaic passages.
Okay, so here's the $1 million question, brother Reggie.
Yeah.
Is it stolen goods from Kemet?
No. See, that's
what?
Yeah.
Hold up, hold on, man.
Let me tell you where he's wrong, son. Let me just confront that.
You seen all the work Shaka just did, bro.
Let me tell you where he's wrong.
I'm gonna listen to Shaka.
Right? Even with that explanation, listen. Even with that explanation, right? If you want to talk about the process of the transferring of the literature into the Targums, right? The problem with you saying that it's not plagiarism is that once the attribution is made, that the words, because it comes down to words at the end of the day, once you make once the attribution of the words is given to a fictitious person in an anachronistic historical setting such as Solomon, once that attribution is made, it becomes plagiarism. Why? Because you are claiming something for someone who does not have proper ownership of it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, one second. Hold on, one second. Now, if you want to argue who gets the charge of plagiarism, should it be the people who are making the claim today? Should it be the people who made the attribution in any particular biblical text? That's debatable. But what's not debatable as if it's not a case of plagiarism.
So let me just say this, right? Because Shakka is going to Captain Tazariak, and I am going to watch, and I'm excited about it, right? Okay, so the question was Xerxes and Darius, did they become Norsut biddies?
Yes, they did.
Wonderful. Did Alexander become a Norsut
Of course
biddy?
he did.
Okay, so then once they become Norsut biddies, right, then that property becomes the property of both the Persians and the Alexandrians, particularly the Ptolemies.
Wow. You're using a technicality to abscond away with an idea. That's really funny. That's really, you know what? That's actually kind of adorable, to be quite honest. Right. It's adorable because, hold on, it's adorable. But the fact of the matter is that even if it became their property, right? Even if it became their, check this out. If you want to attribute the plagiarism to them, I don't have a problem with that, but it's got to go to somebody. We'll leave it up to Reggie to determine who it goes to. But it doesn't change the fact that they're still presenting plagiarized material. If you want to say that Hebrew, hold on one second. If you want to say the Hebrew Israelites weren't the ones that plagiarized it, they just received it, I'll accept that. But they received stolen goods. And under the law, when you receive stolen goods, is it legal to receive stolen goods, or is that a crime?
It's a crime, right?
It's a crime to receive stolen goods. Right, so therefore, even if we are going to extricate and we're going to exonerate the Hebrews of being the ones who plagiarized it, that still has to go to Darius, Alexander, whoever else took over and colonized, right? However, they received stolen goods. Once they received the stolen goods and made certain claims and attributions about those stolen goods, they are now a party to plagiarism. You don't have to like it, but those are the facts. That's what the law. So
my last point in Shakka, I am not debating you on this.
I would suggest it.
This is your game.
Yeah, that'd be a wise move on your part, brother Reggie.
But what I'll say is, once, and you heard what I said, once the traitor Egyptian priests of the late period to save their lives made those
capitulated,
capitulated, right? And didn't fight to the death and didn't believe in the afterlife and then went to save their lives and turned it over to the new authorities. It became the property of the new authorities. Is it originally ancient Egyptian? Yes. But the problem with plagiarism, that's why I use internal syncretism and external syncretism, is because the traitor Egyptian priests turned it over, right?
Right.
Okay, well, hold on. Let me make a distinction, right? Yeah. Let's do away with what we know to be factual, that the priests were constantly capitulating to whoever sat on the throne in order to maintain their status, right? But you also have to factor this in. You have to factor in that there was a legitimate book publishing industry in Kemet. And that in the context of that book publishing industry, many of their works were legitimately translated, right? By the Persian, for Persian readership, for Lebanese, for Levantine readership, even for Greek readership, which was one of the main things that kept bringing the Greeks to Byblos, because they were trying to get their hands on that literature. Now, when they're getting their hands on that literature, on masterpieces, on novels, on epic literature, that has nothing to do with priests capitulating to people ruling on the throne. That just let me finish. That just has to do with a legitimate book industry as an industry, with Egypt making money off of their literature. Okay, so you have a number of ways in which that literature ended up in foreign lands. It may have, hold on, it may have been the Targums. Guess what? It may not have been the Targums. Okay, it may have been through some other encounter with the literature. Look, we could even use the Hebrew presence or the Jewish presence up in Elephantine. They had a temple right next to the temple of Khnum. So it wasn't like they were not exposed to the literature. So it doesn't matter which highway you lead out.
That's right. Facts.
The bottom line is what we have today is we have people who are, we have communities like such as the Hebrew Israelites who are disenfranchised from the source origin of their material.
Thank you.
Who are attempting to pass it off to modern day Black people as their original literature.
I'm not going to argue that.
Let me finish.
You see, it's always some kind of stipulation. Look, if JJ don't address anything from the presentation, he don't need to speak. I wrote down a lot of what he said from the presentation, and trust me, he don't want to hear it. So Hill Power TV, you need to go back and watch what happened. I asked questions from his presentation, and she got all of, in a bunch.
Finish, Reggie. Let him finish.
Feeds to them by a fake god, by a god that they also appropriated from Kemetic literature, the god Yah, the lunar god Yah, which is found in the Peta Inharu in the Book of the Dead. So it doesn't matter which way you are coming out of Egypt, they are coming out of Egypt with stolen goods. They are, even in some of the literature about them, and what do you call it? In what's it, not Diodorus, in
what, Clement? Who?
Plutarch and Diodorus, one of them. I have it here. I have the histories of them here, right? They talk about, in fact, when they talk about, I'm going to give another presentation on that side, Netta. How come all of the historical literature that talks about the Hebrews leaving Egypt tell an opposite story of what the Bible tells, right? Diodorus tells an opposite story. Plutarch tells an opposite story. It talks about them leaving with stolen goods, right? So why should we not believe that amongst the stolen goods was not the literature? Stolen is stolen. So now we're talking about a historical witness, if you want to call it that. Now we're talking about a historical authority, an authoritative historical witness claiming that when the Hebrews left Egypt, they left with stolen goods. Why, with all of the evidence that we have, what makes it a far stretch or a leap of the jump to presume that amongst those stolen goods was literature? It makes no sense.
Okay, wait. So let me just close with this. Okay.
And I'll produce the literature.
Okay, so let me just close with this.
Go ahead.
And I'm not saying that some of the sources are not directly ancient Egypt, but it's the method of transmission that we are discussing. Some information is traded and is given. I can make the argument that a lot of early
see that?
So you said so Reggie, it's given. So did the Kemetic people give it to anybody, Reggie? Who they gave it to?
Oh, I just Shakka knows that I just said it.
No, I'm saying, did they give it to the Hebrews?
No, they gave no. They gave it to the Persians and they gave it to the Greeks, right? Because those are the people that conquered them, right? And they made those people proper pharaohs. And
so what happened? They changed it up a little bit.
Yeah, and that's called syncretism to fit their purposes. The other part of it is some of the stuff of ancient Egypt, so-called, is really Nile Valley stuff that they appropriated from the Tamhu and the Nubians and the Nakata. So ancient Egyptian appropriated information. They're not original in many things. Y'all
hear what Reggie's saying? He's being honest. Everything didn't just come from Egypt. Everything didn't come from Kemet. But Sharnetta just want to make everything come from Kemet. Shakka want to make everything come from Kemet. Jabari. Reggie is being honest. A lot of things in Egypt came from other cultures. I just told these idiots when I come on here that there's 500 Semitic loan words meaning they got words from Shem or the Shemites, not Shem, but the Shemites. 500 loan words in your Egyptian vocabulary. So is that stealing, Shaka? When I asked him that, his dumb ass gonna make up an excuse. So look, it's okay for them to borrow and take from other cultures, but if we got a little something we got from other cultures, we didn't plagiarize a whole book. Dumbass niggas, man.
They appropriated lots of things from earlier culture. I'm not here to disagree with Shakka Ahmose, and Shakka Ahmose is still he's still the top scholar in this. I'm just in here. I'm giving my point of view on the use of syncretism.
I got you, Reggie, and thank you for coming, man. Because I already know you're not afraid. You're a real scholar as well.
But see,
I want to hold on, man.
The problem with the whole syncretism narrative is that
we can talk in person. You do what you got to do, right?
Okay.
You got to do what you got to do, and I'm proud of you. And what you showed was crazy, right? Me and you, we can talk, we can sit, and we can how can I say share a meal and stuff like that, right? And we can talk about this. But right now, you have a debate in front of you, and I don't want to say anything. But what I will say is that the Hebrew book, right, was borrowed from other cultures. It's not original. It's not from God. It's the thinking of other people. And the Christian, if Saint Jerome didn't take those two books and put them together, right, he had no right to do it. Right. Hebrews are separate than Christians. The Hebrews do not believe in a Christian Messiah, right? They had no right to do that. But me and you, Sinetta, we can sit down and we can have an off the cuff conversation. But I'm just giving you my point of view. Right.
All right. Peace. So JJ, I want you to damn, man, hold up, Jay. Damn, that shit got fucked up just now. I had a nice comment on the screen. And so I want you to know, Shaka, this is a Hebrew Israelite. JJ 7000. And so JJ 7000, did you see most of the presentation? Yes or no, brother? I don't need you to go on. I'm just asking the question before I let you go.
Yeah, I watched the entire thing.
Okay, so are we gonna get into the grape stuff or the Momo stuff, or are we gonna be men today and deal with the topic of the show?
Yeah,
what you gonna deal with, brother?
We could being a man is dealing with everything, right? So I took
note. But I want to deal with the topic of the show. That's what I'm saying. Are we going to deal with the topic, or you want to talk about booty and dinglings and stuff? Talk to me.
No, that's what y'all do, bro. It's okay.
Okay, so go ahead. You got the floor, brother. Go ahead.
Now, man, wow. I mean, overloaded us with a lot of gish gallop. So where do I start? Man,
a lot of what?
Gish gallop.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Okay, it's okay. First, I'd like to start off and say, brother, he's trying. Okay, listen. There's over 500 Semitic loan words. Come on, Sarnetta, please. Let me deal with it.
I ain't doing nothing. What you talking about?
I know you. When you start doing this, you get ready.
Dude, I didn't do anything. Go ahead. You got the floor. Go ahead, brother.
All right. Shaka.
I'm listening.
There's over 500 Semitic loan words in the Egyptian language. So, if there's over 500 of our words in your language, did y'all steal that from us? That's my first question.
Okay. Oh, you want the question you want me to answer?
Yeah. Let's dialogue, you and I.
Oh, okay. If there's over 500 Semitic words in the Egyptian language, does that mean that we stole them from them? You would have to give me a pretext for theft. So okay. I don't see a pretext for theft. You would have to explain to me how they got in that language. Under what context did they get in the language?
Okay. Semitic words and names appear in unprecedented numbers of texts of the New Kingdom.
Right.
The period when the Egyptian Empire extended into Syria and Palestine.
Yes. In
this book, James Hatch provides a comprehensive lesson on this. And if you like, I can pull it up for you real quick.
So I'm familiar with the fact that there are.
You see, now, Here go the problem. They don't want JJ to pull up the source. They don't want him to pull up the reference. They don't want me to pull it up. Everybody else that come on starting a little funky ass show, whether it's Chris Harris, Garfield, you always hear them. Let me share my screen. Let me share my screen. But you want to tell us Israelites source up or shut up, and now when it's time for me to bring on the goddamn information, I can't share my screen. So fuck you, Sarnetta.
Semitic words in Egyptian language. I mean, that's
Did you guys steal it from us? That's all I wanted. Did you guys plagiarize our words? Yes or no?
We plagiarize the words. Again, I said before, and I'll say it again. You would have to expound on, or at least explicate under what context did the words enter the language? How did they enter the lexicon? Why are they there? Baby, hold on. Let me give you an example. Right? So we know that
you see her getting all animated.
Yeah, they did all that research on the other stuff, but you stopped there. You didn't go further into, words being plagiarized or anything, stolen or anything. Okay.
Oh, not from their side. Yeah, not from their side. So I had to bring to the light and to their attention that, yes, you guys have taken from other cultures as well. But y'all want to just get on this big grandstand and think everything started in Kemet, and then we tell you a simple ass or try to show you a source or reference. These pea-brain idiots don't want to see it. Neither one of them. But they want to push this narrative that they're so intelligent. They scared of me.
the Egyptians colonized Asia, right? So if you took, and not only that, Semitic doesn't automatically denote Hebrew. That's number one. Let's talk about that, right? Semitic does not automatically denote Hebrew. So you can dismiss that out of hat. So that was a good shot. That was a good try. Stop for a second. Let me finish, right? So being that Kemet did indeed colonize Semitic areas, if they took Semitic slaves, which we have every reason to believe existed, you would have had to be able to communicate with them if you were giving them orders. If, in other words, what are the words relating to, right? Are these words that you would use to, there's a term for these kind of, it's not passive terminology. I forget the name of it because I had to deal with this with Demotic. There are words.
Still just rambling.
Words that you use that show the class of the language. Is this a servant language? Is this a master servant? Are these master servant terminologies? Are these terminologies that would be used only by the elite and the royal and the king? So you would have to show me what these words are. What are they related to?
Okay. Can I share my screen so another?
No, sir.
Look at this. Wow. Karima, did you hear that? Wow.
Oh no, you cannot. No, you cannot have sources to back up nothing you saying.
No. That shit. Hell no, nigga. You better not come on here with no source, nigga. Oh, slave ass nigga. But this is the toughest environment. It's the weakest environment. Because it's an echo chamber. You had this damn powder puff on here for 3 hours, and he didn't say nothing, a little or nothing. And now when he's challenged with some real tough questions, I can't even share my information, y'all. This is why I'm telling these niggas is dumbing down the community. These two dumbass niggas on the panel. And so it's the truth. Ain't no issue you getting mad. It's the truth. Your dumbass said that this is supposed to be source up or shut the fuck up. And then when I do, it's a no. Listen to this dumbass nigga.
Egyptian language, does that mean that we stole them from them? You would have to give me a pretext for theft. So I don't see a pretext for theft. You would have to explain to me how they got in that language.
Well, you show us a pretext for theft when you talking about we plagiarized something. Because you got a few similarities. You see? What's good for the goose should be good for the gander, Shakka. What the hell wrong with you, man? And then you got your yes man over there. Everything you say, he at the, oh, yes, I'm Shakka. Yeah, Shakka. Goddamn, son, are you too dumb to fucking think for yourself? Dumbass nigga.
Under what context did they get in the language?
Okay. Semitic words and names appear in unprecedented numbers of texts of the New Kingdom.
Right.
The period when the Egyptian Empire extended into Syria and Palestine.
Yes. In
this book, James Hatch provides a comprehensive lesson on this. And if you like, I can pull it up for you real quick. So
I'm familiar with the fact that there are.
Look how fast. No. Hell no. It ain't just for you, it's for the audience, bro. Look at this wicked nigga right here looking. But he talking about source up or shut up. And when JJ bring a source, it's no. So now you a piece of shit.
Are Semitic words in Egyptian language. I mean, that's, yeah.
Did you guys steal it from us? That's all I want. Did you guys plagiarize our words? Yes or no?
We plagiarize the words. Again, I said before, and I'll say it again. You would have to expound on, or at least explicate under what context is the words.
Now when the rapper got the gun, now we got to expound and explicate. But you boldly get up here and bring your ass up here and say we took from y'all. And then when JJ go and look up, well, wait a minute, y'all got a bunch of words from us, from Semites. Now we got to explicate and expound and do all that.
To the language. How did they enter the lexicon? Why are they there? Maybe, hold on, let me give you an example. Right? So we know that the Egyptians colonized Asia, right? So if you took, and not only that, Semitic doesn't automatically denote Hebrew. That's number one. Let's talk about that.
Oh, really? So why don't you use that same logic of thinking when you said that the Hyksos? You said the Hyksos was Israelites. Because some of these Hyksos worship Seth. And so he was trying to say, you are the people, you Israelites are the people who worship gay Seth. This is what he said in the last video, and I'm going to show it to you. But now that I brought it to his attention today, now he didn't say it.
That, right? Semitic does not automatically denote Hebrew. So you can dismiss that out of hat. So that was a good shot. That was a good try. Stop for a second. Let me finish, right? So being that Kemet did indeed colonize Semitic areas, if they took Semitic slaves, which we have every reason to believe existed, you would have had to be able to communicate with them if you were giving them orders. In other words, what are the words relating to, right? Are these words that you would use to, there's a term for these kind of, it's not passive terminology. I forget the name of it because I had to deal with this with demotic. There are words that you use that show the class of the language. Is this a servant language? Is this a master servant? Are these master servant terminologies? Are these terminologies that would be used only by the elite and the royal and the king? So you would have to show me what these words are. What are they related to?
Okay. Can I share my screen so I know?
No, sir.
Wow, Frankie.
Only one that can share the screen is Shakka, brother.
So as y'all can see, I have limited time, so I just move on. I'm not gonna argue with this dude. He's scared of the information. No, sir, you's a hating ass nigga. That's what you are. Dumb in a box of goddamn bananas, bro. Fine, that's fine.
This is his show, brother.
I'll go to my next thing. All right.
Yeah.
Can you pull up Psalms in your Bible? I'm going to go to Job chapter 4. No, excuse me. I'm going to Job chapter 5. Right? I'm gonna read just maybe 3 of them, right? I'm gonna read 3 of them.
What's the Job chapter 5?
Yeah, Job chapter 5.
Okay.
Go ahead, pull it up.
Right.
Sorry,
you want me to pull it up? Okay, I'll pull it up. Give me 1 second. All right.
Okay.
All right. Job.
Yeah, matter of fact, you go ahead and read that for 7,000. So you call every name out except JJ's. You must have heard.
I don't know if you're talking to me. I don't know who you are. So
that's okay. I'm glad you don't know who. I'm Debo 7,000 around here, bro.
All right.
That's me. All
okay.
Right?
Nice to meet you, Debo 7000.
Thank you.
Hope you got some good scholarship coming.
I got you.
Right.
And my next question gonna really put you up under the sarcophagus.
Oh, I like that. I like that. I like that.
They like that, Shaka. Yeah, you know.
That was good.
Yeah.
All right, hold on 1 second. Hold on, I'm almost there.
All right,
all
right. Let's go ahead and read that.
All right. Hold on 1 second. Okay, bro.
This dealing with life's problems.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm waiting for you.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to read it? Okay. All right. Let me just see. I ain't got my glasses.
Your text.
Oh, let me see. Hold up.
I got mine pulled up on the screen.
Yeah. Call out. Will anyone answer you? To which body one will
I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. I got to ask you a question. Which version are you reading? I'm going to have the same version you got. I can't hear you.
Okay, this is a Common English Bible.
All right, so let me see if I can find the comment, because you got to remember, the versions are important. That's part of this lesson. Versions are very important. All right, because they're edited differently. All right, so hold on 1 second. So you got the Common English version. Hold on.
Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys, pull out your Common English Bible. Put your KJV up.
I got it. Common English.
You got yours?
Okay, boom. I got it.
All right. Now, this is dealing with life's problems.
Okay.
The Bible, got going for us. It says, because you said Job was plagiarized from y'all. Now, call out.
Let's go.
Will anybody answer you? To which body one will you turn? Now, what I like for you to do is either go into your coffin text, your pharaonic literature, your Sabbat, S-E-B-Y-T. That's Sabbat. Sabbat is, for ladies and gentlemen who don't know what Sabbat means, S-E-B-A-Y-T. That is the pharaonic literature. Right. I want him to either go into the coffin text, the coffin text, the pyramid text, the Book of the Dead, and I want you to say, where did we plagiarize Job? This part of Job. I don't want you went to one little scripture. If plagiarizing means you got the whole thing covered. Now, why you looking for that?
That's not true. You don't know what the definition of plagiarism is or how it works, because that's not true.
Okay.
I thought you were coming as a scholar. Why would you make a non-scholarly statement like that? Why would you? I'm asking you a question. Why would you make a non-scholarly statement such as plagiarism means you have to have copied the whole thing? That is not plagiarism. You can have plagiarism. You can have bits and pieces from a whole bunch of different texts, and it's still plagiarism. Okay. It's plagiarism.
All right, you asked my question.
Sure thing.
I don't have that much time with you, so I'm gonna go to my third question.
Go ahead.
Now, did the Israelites rule and conquer Kemet in the 15th and 16th dynasties?
No.
Let's see.
He didn't ask the first question. He didn't answer the first question. He talking about, I answered all your questions. No, you didn't answer the first one. You try to tell me if there's a difference between certain things, but you didn't answer the question, because I need you to go to line up on line, precept on precept on the Book of the Dead. Match it up with the scriptures.
Right. Now, as y'all can see the shock look on JJ 7000's face, because just the other day, the brother, he was caught himself making a strong point. And Josephus said that the Hyksos are Israelites. Okay. So now you're saying the Hyksos are Israelites. So the Hyksos took over Egypt in the 15th and 16th dynasties. So my question was, did the Israelites rule Kemet? Now watch them live, y'all. Watch. Here we go.
Hold on 1 second. Okay, bro.
This is dealing with life's problems.
Okay.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm waiting for you.
Oh, you want me to read it? Okay. All right. Let me just see. I ain't got my glasses.
Your text.
Oh, look, let me see. Hold up.
I got mine pulled up on the screen.
Yeah. Call out. Will anyone answer you? To which body one will
I'm sorry. Hold on 1 second. I got to ask you a question. Which version are you reading? I'm going to have the same version you got.
I
can't hear you.
Okay, this is a Common English Bible.
All All right, so let me see if I can find the comment, because you got to remember, the versions are important. That's part of this lesson. Versions are very important. All right, because they're edited differently. All right, so hold on 1 second. So you got the Common English version. Hold on.
Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, boys, pull out your Common English Bible. Put your KJV up.
I got it. Common English.
I know you got yours.
Okay, boom. I got it.
All right. Now, this is dealing with life's problems.
Okay.
The Bible, got going for us. It says, because you said Job was plagiarized from y'all. Now, call out.
Let's go.
Will anybody answer you? To which body one will you turn? Now, what I like for you to do is either go into your coffin text, your pharaonic literature, your Sabbat, S-E-B-Y-T. That's Sabbat. Sabbat is, for ladies and gentlemen who don't know what Sabbat means, S-E-B-A-Y-T. That is the pharaonic literature. Right. I want him to either go into the coffin text, the coffin text, the pyramid text, the Book of the Dead, and I want you to say, where did we plagiarize Job? This part of Job. I don't want you went to one little scripture. If to plagiarize means thing covered.
You don't know the definition of plagiarism or how it works.
Okay.
I thought you was coming as a scholar. Why would you make a non-scholarly statement like that? Why would you? I'm asking you a question. Why would you make a non-scholarly statement such as plagiarism means you have to have copied the whole thing? That is not plagiarism. You can have plagiarism. You can have bits and pieces from a whole bunch of different texts, and it's still plagiarism. It's plagiarism.
All right, you asked my question.
Sure thing.
I don't have that much time with you, so I'm gonna go to my third question.
Go ahead.
Now, did the Israelites rule and conquer Kemet in the 15th and 16th dynasties?
No.
When did the Hyksos come into Kemet and take over? What dynasties were they?
That was roughly. That was the second intermediate period, between the 13th and the 17th, roughly.
Oh, the 17th. So I mean, y'all hear that? Between the 13th and 17th.
Something like that, yeah. Because the dynasties get funny in the second intermediate period.
See, now we have a problem.
Why?
We have a problem.
Okay.
Because you claimed that the Hyksos the other day were the Israelites who worship Seth, the gay god.
I did not claim that. I did not claim it. See, this is what I mean about non-thinkers. I did not claim it.
Now I'm gonna do ad homs. Look at her.
What I was doing was I was applying literature, known documentation to Zoriak's narrative, meaning that if you were saying this, then you have to attach that to this narrative, which then means this. And then I said when I said it, it doesn't mean I believe any of that.
Okay,
I don't necessarily take what you said about anything.
JJ, I'm being calm with you. So now, were the Hyksos the Israelites? Yes or no?
No, I don't think so. I would say no. No, I have no reason to think so. Prove to me they were.
The other day.
Prove to me. Oh, listen. Rather than us go around the mulberry bush, everything I say I document. If the Hyksos were the Israelites, document it for us right now. Document it.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. See, now we got you. You didn't answer my 500 loan words, which 500 loan words that came from the Semitics.
Okay, what is the nature of those? Semitics is not.
Look at her. She's so emotional. This is why I retired, because he had Powerpuff debaters over there.
This shit hilarious.
Hey, what's up,
Jump on, Elder Yara.
What's up, people's champ? Look at her.
What's the deal? I'm just listening to the Dern show, man. This is hilarious.
Yeah. I'm gonna show what I showed the other video where he was saying that the Hyksos are the Israelites. Nigga, you lying. Watch it.
Plagiarism.
Okay.
It's plagiarism.
All right, you asked my question.
Sure thing.
I don't have that much time with you, so I'm gonna go to my third question.
Go ahead.
Now, did the Israelites rule and conquer Kemet in the 15th and 16th dynasties?
No. No.
When did the Hyksos come into Kemet and take over? What dynasties were they?
That was roughly, that was the second intermediate period, something between the 13th and the 17th, roughly.
Oh, the 17th. So that means between, y'all hear that? Between the 13th and 17th.
Something like that, yeah. Because the dynasties get funny in the second intermediate period.
See, now we have a problem.
Why?
We have a problem.
Okay.
Because you claim that the Hyksos the other day were the Israelites who worship Seth, the gay god.
I did not claim that. I did not claim it. See, this is what I mean about non-thinkers. I did not claim it. What I was doing was I was applying literature, known documentation to Zoriac's narrative, meaning that if you were saying this, then you have to attach that to this narrative, which then means this. And then I said when I said it, it doesn't mean I believe any of that. I don't necessarily take what you said about anything.
JJ, I'm being calm with you. So now, were the Hyksos the Israelites? Yes or no?
No, I don't think so. I would say no. No, I have no reason to think so. Prove to me they were.
The other day.
Prove to me. Oh, listen. Rather than us go around the mulberry bush, everything I say I document. If the Hyksos were the Israelites, document it for us right now. Document.
It's okay. It's gonna be okay. See, now we got you. You didn't answer my 500 loan words, which 500 loan words that came from the Semitics.
Okay, what is the nature of those? Semitics does not mean Hebrew, number one. What is the nature of the loan words? Are they servitude words?
Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna let Black Jesus answer a couple questions. I'm gonna come back to you.
I thought you was Debo 7,000. Right now you started looking like Debo -1.
Look at you. You scared. Okay, all right, hold up. Because I took the notes of a lot of things that you said, bro. But now you're getting all animated with me.
No, I'm waiting for the scholarship.
You want to debate a woman. You want to debate sister such and such. No, the Debo 7,000 Black Jesus on here. This is who you should be questioning and answering. Now watch this. No. I got a question.
Have you been drinking beer?
No. Don't do that. Okay. Hey, don't do that. Don't do that. No. 7,000. I've been taking notes of some of the things you have said.
Jeremiah, you know what? Jeremiah, all the Hebrew Israelites out there. Jeremiah, man. Yo, you a cool dude. You're a good brother, man. I like you a good brother, man. I fuck with you, bro.
Back to this. Come on. Now, I'm gonna ask you one more time.
All right.
Did the Israelites? I thought he didn't know me, but now he fucks with me. You hear that, Kareem? Hold up.
Watch. Right, but he came in the back chat a couple of times. You forgot.
Right.
No, why you want to get me?
Because you I see you come stepping up on Hebrew Israelite sex with your ponytail swinging and 6'5",
Hey, JJ. Yeah. Hold on for a minute, everybody. Hold on.
Oh, God, here come this guy.
Time out. Hold up. JJ, I would like for you to deal with the topic at hand that he was talking about. You are not asking him anything about that, brother.
So you said Job, Hebrews, Psalms, and Proverbs were all plagiarized. Okay, so let's go.
And you see, I'm letting you rock, so I'm not holding it.
So okay, I'm gonna deal with it. So it's obvious that he don't want to answer the question. I'm gonna play.
I answered the questions.
Every question you can. What are you talking about?
Hey, Jeremiah. Let me say something to you, right? Let me ask you a question. What kind of name? I just want to share. I just want to see what you know. I like to see who I'm talking to.
So,
right, hold on. One
second. You want to answer the question? I'm not the one just teaching.
Hold on, JJ, please just stop, man. This is the. Sure. Come on, let him talk. Come on,
bro. I'm not rushing you.
So I'm not gonna hold your hand though.
Hold on. I'm not rushing you, Jeremiah. I'm not saying that you can't ask me any questions. I have agreed to answer your question. Okay? And Sonetta and anybody else who's been watching this show for as long as I've been on it, they can all tell you, I play by certain rules. I cannot be accountable to and for your rules. I'm accountable to and for my rules. And one of my
meaning he don't want to answer no questions, y'all.
Rules is always the question answered should be commensurate to the question asked. Meaning that If you ask, see, part of the problem with the Hebrew Israelite community is that most of the questions that you
that's always a problem. See, because he don't want to answer the questions, and that's part of the Israelite community. Bro, stop it.
Ask are they're not even mediocre. They're borderline remedial. So therefore, you're expecting a great answer from a remedial borderline elementary question. If you ask a great question, then we could entertain the onlookers in the audience with a great answer. But I have yet.
What came out of your mouth? You said that Job, Hebrews, Samuel, Jeremiah, Psalms, and Proverbs was taken from Kemet. So that means I can open up any of these chapters in any of these books, and when I read something, you better be able to go to your coffin text, your pyramid text, your book of the dead, your pharaonic literature, your book of the cow, your book of the day, forth and night, and then back again. I want to see you match it up. But you two idiots can't.
To encounter that Hebrew Israelite. Maybe I'll get it from Divine Prospect. Maybe I'll even get it from Zion Lex. But I certainly
don't start crying for trying to appeal to the masses and I could do better if Divine Prospect is up here and Zion Lex. Shut the hell up and answer the question, fake ass Kemet nigga. Matter of fact, tell us how the hell you Kemet. You notice they never can tell you that neither.
I really haven't gotten it from you.
Yeah, let God mind say what he want to say. He ain't doing that wrong. Don't time him out.
Oh, okay.
This is over.
God mind probably over there holding Shakka hand too.
You will ask a great question, which would then allow me to give a great answer. But thus far, every question that you asked me, I have answered. Every question.
Okay. All right. Okay, here's my next question, because I'm gonna go to my trouble. Okay. I heard you say in your presentation the other day that the patriarchs are actually representation of the Hyksos. You said that. I mean,
I did not say that. I said that.
No, can I finish asking my questions, you idiot? Where's your ma'at?
Stop it. Why are you talking with his hands like that?
He's sensitive, you know.
Hey, y'all seen that video with they had him sucking on that straw man?
I was gonna bring that up, bro.
She was hilarious.
You lost all kind of points with that, bro. I ain't trying to get your personal life, but you went up and down the straw like a rod, bro. Like a woman would. I mean, I'm not trying to be graphic, but bro.
See, JJ, if I was on there, I would have just pulled that out and just ran. Well, I ain't gonna say ran, I would have left after that because I know Sanetta would probably kick me off after that. I'd be like, well, Sanetta, he keep interrupting and he keep using ad hominems talk about the problem with the Hebrew Israelite community. We'll be like, well, let me show you the problem with the committed community and show that video.
Right.
But like this guy right here should be on the black community shit list for this right here. Yeah.
I said Josephus said it. So stop saying that I said it. You don't know how to even debate or have an argument.
Calm down. It's gonna be okay, bro.
You don't know how to debate and have an argument. Don't
look at him. Why is he so frustrated? I thought he was a simple, dumb Israelite. Where's your discipline and your decorum? You said anybody could come on here and challenge you and ask you questions, but now all of a sudden, you and your fifis. I'm telling you to calm down, chill out. It's gonna be okay. Look at her.
Put words in people's mouths. What you should say is,
I'm the bad guy.
What you should say is, Shakka.
Okay, well, I'm gonna replay it for you then.
You don't have to replay it for me.
No, I'm gonna replay it for you.
Your poor interpretation of what I said.
See, now I get animated. It's a problem, y'all. Watch this.
You gotta be.
You starting to act up now, bro.
No. Now JJ's starting to act up. You's a dumbass nigga, son. I just hate to say it, bro. You dumb in a box of goddamn peaches. Dumbass is it?
Hey, you knocking them down too hard.
Right. Hey, let his hand go, Sonetta. God damn. JJ, JJ, you acting up. Cause I raised my voice. This dude been raising his fucking voice. Look. You didn't say that when he started doing all this. Look.
Come on, let him
talk. Hold his hand.
Bro, I'm not rushing you.
So I'm not gonna hold his hand though.
Hold on. I'm not rushing you, Jeremiah. I'm not saying that you can't ask me any questions. I have agreed to answer your questions. Okay? And Sonetta and anybody else who's been watching this show for as long as I've been on it, they can all tell you, I play by certain rules. I cannot be accountable to and for your rules. I'm accountable to and for my rules. And one of my rules is
don't answer questions.
The question answered should be commensurate to the question asked. Meaning that if you ask, see, part of the problem with the Hebrew Israelite community is that most of the questions that you ask are they're not even mediocre. They're borderline remedial. So therefore, you're expecting a great answer from a remedial borderline elementary question. If you ask a great question, then we could entertain the onlookers in the audience with a great answer. But I have yet to encounter that Hebrew Israelite. Maybe I'll get it from Divine Prospect. Maybe I'll even get it from Zion Lex. But I certainly haven't gotten it from yourself, even though we're just meeting. Maybe you will. Maybe before this is over, you will ask a great question, which will then allow me to give a great answer. But thus far, every question that you asked me, I have answered. Every question.
Okay. All right. Okay, here's my next question, because I'm going to go to my show. Okay. I heard you say in your presentation the other day that the patriarchs are actually representation of the Hyksos. You said that.
I did not say that. I said that Josephus said it. I said Josephus said it.
Hey!
So stop saying that I said it. You don't know how to even debate or have an argument.
Calm down. 100,000. It's going to be okay, bro.
You don't know how to debate and have an argument. Don't put words in people's mouths. What you should say is,
I'm the bad guy.
Josephus said it. He didn't say it. Josephus said it. He didn't say it, even though he said it. But Josephus said it. Blame it on Josephus.
It for you, then.
You don't have to replay it for me.
No, I'm going to replay it for you.
Your poor interpretation of what I said. Yo, Sonetta, do me a favor. You got to bring me.
You starting to act up now, brother. God damn, Jay.
I'm not dealing with Sonetta. Mute him for a minute.
Look at her. She's getting mad.
Mute him.
Now it's mute him. Now ain't crying. You just like Jabari. Now it's good. Sonetta, mute him. These some weak ass powder puff debaters, bro. All they bark is bigger than they bite. He sat here and barked for 3 hours. We got to listen to his nonsense. And then the minute the first question comes, he breaking down and want me to be muted. Why you want me to be muted?
I can talk to you real fast. I'm just going to end the show. Sonetta, mute him.
Look, I got to end the show. You goddamn fairy. Okay, that was it. So let's go to the next video of him lying. Now I'm going to show you his lies. Can y'all see this video here? Karima? Hello?
We see the same video. You got to take that down.
Okay, hold on. All right, hold up.
Hey, Elder Yara.
Hey, shalom, Sister Karima. Peace to you. Shalom, JJ.
Hey, what's going on, Elder? How you doing, brother?
Hey, man. Shalom. Man, I just wanted to say real quick. I know you're going to the next video. I wanted to say this, JJ. You destroyed that sus nigga tonight, dog.
Yeah.
He did not. Hey, look. He had to say you was asking remedial questions because he couldn't answer any of the questions you asked him. You killed him with the long words right off the bat. I want to say that was a genius question.
Right off the bat.
And I'm gonna tell everybody why, just in case it went over their head. His argument is plagiarism, right? You can't argue plagiarism if you find Semitic loanwords in the Egyptian language, because what it shows is syncretism.
Thank you.
Syncretism. Syncretism is not plagiarism. That's the very reason why Chris Harris stayed away from that word in his debate with Zariak and used the word copy instead of plagiarism. You can't prove plagiarism, right?
Right.
That was number one. Number two, you daggered him and body bagged him and toe tagged him when you asked him about the Hyksos. Is that the statement he made?
Yeah.
Then he lies, right, and says, oh, I didn't say that. I said Josephus said it. But you used it as a source to validate your argument. So
that part.
Then he goes on to say, well, that's the reason why I invoked Josephus. Then that means you said it. Right? Then later on, I don't know what video you're going to play next, but then he goes on to say later on that, well, my whole point was bringing up the Hyksos is that you see that the Hyksos bought the god Seth in. They were worshiping the god Seth. They bought that into ancient Kemet. Well, hold on. The oldest version of the contenders of Horus and Seth is from the Middle Kingdom, which dates from 2050 to circa 1750 BCE.
Right.
The Hyksos don't even come into rule until circa 1600 BCE.
Yeah, that's their God, man.
You're lying, bro. You're lying. And the dumb people inside there to chat, right? Because they're not going to go do no research. They just want to argue against whatever you had to say. I just wanted to come up here, bro, and applaud you, bro. He should never open his mouth to you again. You killed him, bro. You killed him. And that's how you kill him. That's why he had to say you was asking remedial questions, because he knew you daggered his sus ass.
Yeah,
he knew it.
Mute him. Get him out of here.
Yeah, he had to get you out of there, bro.
Yeah, like Cube said, he blew it when he said Egypt had a gay God.
Exactly.
Like this. And I'm gonna show y'all. Now you want to take it back? No, that is you guys as God. You ain't no coming back for that, because tapes and numbers don't lie. Hey, Corey, you need to say anything? Anybody else before I started?
Well, he said you can ask any question.
Right.
Yeah, and then the reason that they stay away from that term plagiarism, because when you go to the etymology of the term plagiarism, it only means kidnap. That's what it actually means. And in the etymology, if you actually look it up in the etymology, it actually means kidnap. And then when you go to the etymology of kidnap, it means to steal a child. So that's why a lot of them actually stay away from that word kidnap, because the mother language of it actually disproved them.
Right. All right, then let's get to him saying what I said he said. And so we ain't banging on you, bro. We just showing you the errors of your scholars' ways.
Man, I'm banging on him, dog. I'm banging on him.
Right.
Right. I just said the same shit.
Get that nigga, man.
I don't hurt his feelings, man.
That nigga feelings hurt off the cuff, old sus ass nigga.
Get his feelings.
His feelings was hurt when Reggie let him down, okay? You just whooped him after that.
Yeah, even Reggie was telling him, like, bro, come on. But he said it in a different way. All right, let's share this. All right. Shakka sending shots, warning shots. Okay. Let me know if y'all can see this. Can you hear it?
All periods.
Can you hear that?
We find Seth.
Yeah, we can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, we'll start from about right here. Okay.
Of foreign lands. Sanetta, can you read?
I can't see it clear. Go ahead.
How you can't see it? On the temple walls of all periods.
My screen is little.
All right. We find Set Nuti as the god of foreign lands. So that behavior that you see Set engaging in the myth of the contending of Horus Set, is foreign behavior.
Damn. Now it all makes sense.
Behavior.
Shaka, you got 1,300 people in the building listening to you, bro. You got to teach. Go in.
It's foreign behavior. It's foreign behavior. You can't change.
Okay. Now, they trying to say that this stuff happens after Seth got kicked out of the kingdom. But they were doing weird stuff before that. They were trying to rape each other. They were catching semen and seducing each other to lay in the bed together.
Right.
These actions happened way before Seth got kicked out of the kingdom.
Right.
That to Zoriac, I know that you want to, but it's foreign behavior. We got the documentation. It's foreign behavior right here. Seth was later accounted Lord of foreign countries. And now we know who the foreigners were. Who were the foreigners? The patriarchal Jews, the Hyksos.
Hold on, can you pause that for me real quick, bro? Go back to that last what you just on JJ, if I may, real quick. What he just said, bro. Why you bringing this out? Listen to what he just read.
My screen.
It says Seth was later counted as the God to the foreigners.
Right.
That means he was someone else's God before that.
Right.
See, this is what I mean. He did it. He did that tonight. He can't read with his first source he bought out, talking about Amenhotep was plagiarized from that Solomon plagiarized Amenhotep with that source he bought out from the Ukrainian Institute over there at Crimea. It says clearly, this is what we think happened. He has poor reading comprehension. Just go back and listen to what he read. He said, this is what we think happened. So that what he's reading is their hypothesis. Right. When he says, look, these scholars are saying that this is a fact, you're lying. They're saying that this is what we think happened, that they could have possibly gotten it from an Aramaic text. What Aramaic text did they use of Amenhotep? None exists. I dare anybody to show us where an Aramaic text was, where the instructions of Amenhotep was rendered in an Aramaic text. It does not exist. They're saying that it's possible that it could have happened. See, these guys have poor reading comprehension. Well, almost good. Shakka Ahmose has poor reading comprehension.
They do.
It clearly says right there what you're looking at now on the screen, and he read it and went right over it. It says he later became the deity of foreigners.
Right.
So that means earlier he was the deity of ancient Kemet.
Yep. He was the deity of ancient Kemet in pre-dynastic times. And then the same guy, he rolled with Ra on the sun boat, you know, to fight that pet.
Right. So like, bro, like, I'm glad you bringing this out, bro. I just want to say, man, because I'm about to jump off. I just want to say again, man, shout out to you, JJ7000. They might have kicked you off, bro, but the damage was already done, bro. You killed him, you murdered. His whole presentation tonight with them 3 questions. You torpedoed that fool.
With the 500 loan words.
Man, you torpedoed him right there, right off the bat. Right off the bat. That's why he got upset, bro. He knew what was coming. And then when you hit him with the Hyksos questions, you start lying again, bro. But that's how you do it. I don't care what he say over there. I don't care the echo chamber over there. That's how you torpedo these niggas, dog. And you did exactly that tonight, man. Peace and shalom to you. All right. Peace to you, Sister Karima. Peace to you, to Corey, brother to Corey. Peace to the chat over here, man, at Lions Den. Good job. Great job, man. Great job.
Oh, thank you.
Peace.
Yeah.
That's little.
All right. We find Seth Nuti as the god of foreign land. So that behavior that you see Seth engaging in the myth of the contendings of Horus and Seth is foreign behavior.
How? You say that behavior that you see in the contentions of Horus and Seth is foreign when they were doing. Seth didn't get kicked out till after the contentions of Horus and Seth. So no, it wasn't foreign. This is what they did in their own land. You can say it's fake or whatever, but the mind of the person who wrote this story had to see things like this going on.
Damn. Now it all makes sense.
Behavior.
Shaka, you got 1,300 people in the building listening to you, bro. You got to teach. Go in.
Foreign behavior. It's foreign behavior. You can't change that to Zoriac. I know that you want to, but it's foreign behavior. We got the documentation. It's foreign behavior. Right here. Seth was later accounted Lord of foreign countries.
Did y'all hear it? Seth was later accounted Lord of foreign countries, which means like LDR said, what was he before that? We can find Seth being worshipped in pre-dynastic Egypt, pre-dynastic times. This is your God.
And now we know who the foreigners were. Who were the foreigners? The patriarchal Jews, the Hyksos, the Asiatics.
Now, did he just not say? I asked him, did he say, I said, are the Israelites the Hyksos? He said no. Kramer, did he not say that?
Yes, he did. Then he tried to blame it on Tazaryak, saying that this is Tazaryak narrative. Everything that he's saying, pretty much. Wow.
Tazaryak has never taught that the Hyksos are the Israelites. Never.
Never.
Go ahead.
Now I'm agreeing with you. No, yeah.
The Hyksos came into Egypt 500 years before the Israelites. You idiots.
Addicts.
Hold up.
Right there. It says right here.
Right here. Say it again. Say it again,
right
you lying piece of shit.
In the midst of the continuing of Horus Seth is foreign behavior.
Damn. Now it all makes sense.
Behavior.
Shaka, you got 1,300 people in the building listening to you, bro. You got to teach. Go in.
It's foreign behavior. It's foreign behavior. You can't change that, Tazoriak. I know that you want to, but it's foreign behavior. We got the documentation. It's foreign behavior. Right here. Seth was later accounted Lord of foreign countries. And now we know who the foreigners were. Who were the foreigners? The patriarchal Jews, the Hyksos, the Asiatics.
There you go. He caught his ass in a lie. Excuse me, y'all. See, he's trying to say that the Hyksos are the Israelites. When I asked him that, then he tried to lie his way up out of it because I said, well, if the Israelites are the Hyksos, did they rule Kemet from the 15th to 16th dynasty? And y'all see what he did.
So he's trying to say that.
What's your course on this?
Yeah, so he's trying to say that. So is he trying to say that the Israelites brought wicked behavior to Kemet?
Well, basically, yeah, he's trying to say that was our God. Seth was our God.
So
the Hyksos.
Yeah, so he's pretty much saying that.
Huh?
If he's saying that Seth. If he's saying that we brought homosexuality to Kemet, and he said that Seth was a homosexual god that was brought to Kemet and was a foreign deity, he is saying we brought Seth to the Egyptians. We taught the Egyptians about Seth.
Yeah, we worshipped him. But we can go. I can pull some up right now and show you that Seth was worshipped in pre-dynastic Egypt, Kemet, whatever you want to call it, way before any Hyksos, way before any Canaanites, way before any Israelite came into the land. That's a fact.
The Asiatics. It says right here, he is as Seth Pedipsin. He is conqueror of Asia. Init Setet. Bro, it says it right there. The Hyksos were Asiatics. And they worshiped the so-called homosexual god Seth.
So he's trying to blame Josephus. But he says it too out of his mouth.
And so that's why they chose Seth to do that homosexual shit to Horus. But he failed. If you read the story, he failed.
See, look. So the patriarchal Jews worship the so-called homosexual Seth. He said the patriarchal Jews are the Hyksos. So when I asked this slow ass, I said, well, wait a minute. The Hyksos, I I named a couple of the first king and the second king. Which one is Abraham? Is Abraham the first patriarchal king of the Hyksos? Is Isaac the second patriarchal king named Cain of the Hyksos? Because Cain is their second ruler. Their first ruler is Shakka Ahmose, Shakirhar. Now, which one of them, Shakka, as our patriarchal Jews associated with either one of these Hyksos leaders? You idiot.
He never penetrated Horus. So only one person in that situation is guilty of homosexual behavior. It's not Horus, it's Seth. And Seth was engaging in the behavior.
You know, and see, this points to the fact that the ancient Egyptians were largely accepting of male homosexuality, just like how he said it. Nonetheless, the receptive partner was viewed as the inferior one, right? While the active partner was celebrated and praised for his virility. See? Horus was not concerned about with denying having intercourse with his uncle, but with denying that he had been on the receiving end of the act. You see?
Of the patriarchal Jews, the Hyksos. That's a documentation right there. A god of foreign lands, Inisetet.
The patriarchal Jews, the Hyksos, but the nigga just lied to us, now didn't he, y'all? In the other video.
The god of Asia. I mean, look, we're not disrespecting you because you are homosexuals or because the patriarchal Jews are homosexuals. That's their right, if that's what they choose.
So the patriarch is Abraham. Show us Abraham worshiping Seth. Show us Isaac worshiping Seth, you pea-brain idiot. Show us Jacob worshiping Seth. Show us Reuben worshiping Seth, and Judah, and Issachar, Naphtali. Show us any of them patriarchs worshiping Seth. You have to prove that because you ran your fucking mouth and said patriarchal Jews worship Seth. Now prove it. And then also prove that the Hyksos, who I just named two of their kings, I got a whole list for your ass. You want the truth? Is any of those people from the Bible? And you can't. That's why they kicked me off.
Don't engage in projection. Don't project onto the Kemetic identity what you say y'all was doing for real. Right here. The one I will kiss is the man.
Hey, talking about some welcome back shot. Welcome back what? A bunch of goddamn lies from day to day? We just caught them lying? Black royalty management? And you gave them $10 for that shit? The hell wrong with you?
Like they wanted to emphasize that man kissing was going on. Sanetta, can I ask you a question?
I really
it's just a question.
Yes, go ahead, brother.
Why did the Hebrews want to emphasize man kissing in this verse in the Bible? He said he didn't say the one I will kiss is Jesus. He said the one I will kiss is the man. Why did they have to put kiss and man in the same sentence? I'm just asking. There's some funny things going on here.
Yeah, like this. Let's read this. Let's read some of this funny stuff. Huh? The best known case of homosexuality in ancient Egypt is the two high officials, Nayank Kun and Kun Hotep of the 5th dynasty. These two married men were buried together. How about King Pepi II and his general officer, Sassanet from the Middle Kingdom? You know, King Pepi would visit this guy at night.
Yeah, that's the story.
Right. His loyal officer is subject to passionate rendezvous and discussions. One of the phrases actually says, His Majesty went into Sassanet's house and did to him what His Majesty desired. What is that?
it's like he didn't walk up to Jesus and say, I will touch him by the hand, I will give him a dap, or I will pat him on the head, and that way you will know. Or it's another. Why didn't he walk up to Jesus and spit on him as a sign? Sir.
Brother, just teach, brother.
Okay.
Just teach.
Ask you a question. All right.
Yeah, I got you. Just go teach.
You need to have somebody there with you, man, that could be my feedback person. You know, like a rapper got a hype man.
Don't worry, we'll open up the lines.
All right. Hebrew Patriot.
Recordings just got better. Hey, it's Dana from StreamYard. I'm so excited to announce that local recordings are now available on
Patriarchs. Every time we see you, Hebrew Patriarchs, because y'all worship the homosexual God set.
There you go again. Prove that Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Raphael, Reuben, Joseph, any of them worship Seth. These are the patriarchs. When did the patriarchs take on the name what I say his name was? Cayenne, Khyan, the second most powerful successor of the Hyksos rulers, the second one that they had. When did a patriarch of Israel ever take on the name Sakar Har? You lying, bro.
Well, why he ain't saying Josephus? Why he being confident in this video, but the other video he like stumbling and he taking back his words and stuff. Like, why he not being confident like he is in this video talking about they worship the gay God? Like, why?
He always confident when nobody's on there to ask him questions, and starting there to hold his hand. They doing pom-poms together and flips. Yeah. I write shit down. I was forced to listen to him for 2 hours, 2.5 hours. It was killing me. I wrote down so much, some that I didn't want to hear it done. Next time, like, you're not even on the conversation of the topic. Your dumbass don't even know the fucking topic.
Well, at this particular situation, Shawnetta didn't hold his hand. Shawnetta was like, he was like, teach, I'm gonna open up the car. I'm gonna open up the car. He couldn't hold his hand on this information.
Let me tell you why. Because Shakka was bullying him through this whole show.
Now I'm gonna tell you why. It's because Shawnetta just wanted him to just, talk shit about, Hebrews worshiping gay Seth. He didn't give a damn about what he was really saying, or he didn't even really understand, or he don't have feedback on it. It's basically just teach. Go ahead. Handle your business. Talk shit.
You ever notice? I would never get a treatment like that. Hey, JJ, just teach. I'm gonna be on the phone. He always stick his neck in. That's how I know when he's gonna jump in. He'll stick his fucking neck out. He give it away every time. You never be like, JJ, just go ahead and teach. No, you gotta be there to block.
Okay, penises shall travel into ready vaginas.
Okay, now you see what this dude. I mean, come on.
And vulvas. You know what a vulva is? To Zoriak, I don't think you do. I have a certification in anatomy and physiology, so I know. Do you? To Zoriak, do you know what a vulva is? It's part of the female anatomy. Okay, it's part of the reproductive female anatomy. Penises shall travel into ready vaginas and vulvas into position. This is not a homosexual culture. They inscribed that in stone. The only thing you morons put in stone was the 10 Commandments. And you ain't got nothing in there about homosexuality or heterosexuality. You ain't even got that in heterosexuality in your 10 Commandments. You got nothing about heterosexuality in your 10 Commandments. Nothing. I don't want to hear about the mother 615 laws
the first commandment God showed was be fruitful and multiply. What the fuck is he talking about?
He don't know.
He lucky I ain't went on Sonnet. I would have roasted his ass up. I ain't gonna even lie.
This was the day before. He don't know nobody roasted because he gonna always let him talk for 3 hours. And then you see how he got when I came on there. You know, if it ain't somebody come on, oh, great job, Shakka. You know, he good with that. But when it comes to adversity and challenging his information, you see how he get. That confidence leaves.
Maimonides came up with later in Sephardic Spain. I don't want to hear about that shit. Right? Let's deal with your Torah. Right? Your first 5 books. Ain't nothing in there about heterosexuality. There's nothing in there about heterosexuality. In our oldest book, we said straight up, penises shall travel into ready vaginas and vulvas into position. That's our earliest religious literature.
But in Coffin Text Spell 700, it said his phallus should go in between the buttocks of his son. So why you ain't read?
You don't want to claim that one though. Yeah, you don't want to claim that Coffin text.
Why he don't want to read that to the people?
What's that text again?
Coffin Text Spell 700.
Let me pull that up.
Put it on the screen too.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, let me find it. Coffin text. Yeah. Hold up. Coffin text.
VIJ 333.
Oh, family. What is coffin text? What number? Spell
Coffin
what?
Text Spell 700. Coffin Text Spell 700. VIJ 333.
VIJ 33. Okay. Man. Let's see. I don't know, family. You might do your thing on because he went to coffin text, spell 76 to 163. Coffin text spell 700 VJ 33.
333.
333. Okay. 333. I'm gonna put another 3 on there. All right. Let's see if we pull it up. Coffin spell. 355, 471. Okay. We're gonna have to do that.
Hold on, go back down. 472 to 786. Scroll right there, right there.
Right. Now what? You can't even read it. You hear me? They got it in. We're gonna have to.
Is it showing? Because it's still showing the original screen.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, this is showing it written in hieroglyphs. So, yeah. But to Corey, we got the information. What we can do, we'll be prepared for. We'll break it out. Corey, you still got you and Kofi still got all them spells?
Hell yeah, we got like 55 of them.
Yeah, we're gonna show them what time it is. That way, what can we do with this type of literature? Shakka want to run around talking about which literature is best for the Black community. The Kemetic literature. We don't even see y'all literature. Where do people even meet and congregate to even practice any of this stuff? Where?
Hey JJ, I think I could share, but I gotta go on stream y'all on my laptop because I'm on it right now.
Okay. Well, if you want to jump up, yeah, be my guest, brother. I'll continue to play this until you find the information. We're gonna show y'all something. Yeah. But well, yeah, let me stop this right here. Get back to it. Okay. Let's get back to it. This dude. Oh, okay, wait. I think I might have. Can y'all see that? No. All right, let's see how he deals with Black Jesus ministry. This dude's just, when he gets challenged, he gets a little frustrated. But he's supposed to be the baddest dude on the planet, right? Come on, man. Watch this.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right.
Yeah.
My point is this.
Can y'all see that? So Corey, can y'all see that?
Nuh-uh.
Problem with these
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
Israelites is that in their own world,
I thought you was talking about something else.
they think they're intelligent, right? So then when they come on the platform, they want to try to engage in an intelligent discussion. The problem is that
what was so unintelligent by me asking about bringing up that y'all got 500 loan words in your language, or the simple fact that you said that the Hyksos were the Israelites. So I asked you, I said, well, did the Israelites rule in the 15th and 16th dynasty of Egypt? And you said no. So you can't have it both ways. Look. Let me back up a little bit. Y'all can hear them like here. Look. Here you go.
Talk about booty and dinglings and stuff. Talk to me.
No, that's what y'all do, bro. It's okay.
Okay, so go ahead. You got the floor, brother. Go ahead.
Now, man, wow. I mean, overloaded us with a lot of gish gallop. So where do I start? Man,
a lot of what?
Gish gallop.
I don't know what that is, but okay.
Okay, it's okay. First, I'd like to start off and say, brother, he's trying. Okay, listen. There's over 500 Semitic loan words. Come on, Sarnetta, please. Let me deal with it.
I ain't doing nothing. What you talking about?
I know you. When you start doing this, you get ready.
Dude, I didn't do anything. Go ahead. You got the floor. Go ahead, brother.
JJ, you got to drop the link in the chat again.
There's over. Kareem, can you drop the link in the chat for Corey, please? If I do it, I have to come out to Corey. So Kareem will drop it. Over 500 Semitic loan words in the Egyptian language. So, if there's over 500 of our words in your language, did y'all steal that from us? That's my first question.
Okay. Oh, it's a question you want me to answer?
Yeah. Let's dialogue, you and I.
Oh, okay. If there's over 500 Semitic words in the Egyptian language, does that mean that we stole them from them? You would have to give me a pretext for theft. So I don't see a pretext for theft. You would have to explain to me how they got in that language. Under what context did they get in the language?
Okay. Semitic words and names appear in unprecedented numbers of texts of the New Kingdom,
right?
The period when the Egyptian Empire extended into Syria and Palestine.
Yes.
In this book, James Hicks provides a comprehensive lesson on this. And if you like, I can pull it up for you real quick.
So I'm familiar with the fact that there are Semitic words in the Egyptian language. I mean, that's, yeah.
Did you guys Kareem, he backstage? I think that we see it. Is that what you said to Corey?
What'd you say?
What'd you say to Corey?
Yeah, I'm backstage.
Okay. Steal it from us. That's all I want to. Did you guys plagiarize our words? Yes or no?
We plagiarize the words. Again, I said before, and I'll say it again. You would have to expound on, or at least explicate under what context did the words into the language? How did they enter the lexicon? Why are they there? Baby, hold on. Let me give you an example. Right? So we know that the Egyptians colonized Asia. Right? So if you took and not only that, Semitic doesn't automatically denote Hebrew. That's number one. Let's talk about that, right? Semitic does not automatically denote Hebrew. So you can dismiss that out of hat. So that was a good shot. That was a good try. Stop for a second. Let me finish, right? So being that Kemet did indeed colonize Semitic areas, if they took Semitic slaves, which we have every reason to believe existed, you would have had to be able to communicate with them if you were giving them orders. If, in other words, what are the words relating to, right? Are these words that you would
Pause it, JJ.
Okay. This dude. All right, go ahead. Come on, pause. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, this is Coffee Tick Spell 700.
Oh, you sharing your screen? Let me stop sharing mine. Hold on.
I got 3 more to show too.
Oh yeah, show them all. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, so we get down to the books. This is one of their spells. So if you got kids and little young ones in the room, you might want to put them up because it's kind of graphic. Go ahead, People's Champ.
And look at what. Okay, so check this out. It's Coffee Tick Spell 700, 333, and look at what it says. A man shall be among the living. Oh, you are the between the cows of Geb. I escape to thence, and Geb is cleansed. He will grant to me his appearance to the glory will be put down for me the plant for which is between his lips. His phallus is between the buttocks of his son and if there not be a son for him, a man, he will act behind the back of the daughter of the phoenix.
Whoa. What? What is that, Shakka?
Oh, it gets worse.
Barry, Sarnetta, Rawborn, any of y'all who believe in this madness and God mind, come up on here and explain this. Let me read that. Hold up, man. He got his phallus between his son's buttocks. God mind.
Right there.
And it said, a man shall be among the living. This is one of the spells. Oh, you who are between the 2 cows of Geb, I escape thence, and Geb is cleansed. He will grant to me his appearing in glory, and will put down for me the plant, which is between his lips. His phallus is between the buttocks of his son and heir. What is that? What is that? House of Consciousness, that is spelled 700 in your coffin text. What is that?
I got another one. This is Coffee Tick Spell 698.
And this is the literature that he's going to be bringing to the debate against Tazariak, everybody. Well, he will avoid these, but we're gonna put it out there for y'all to let y'all know when he goes to the debate. Actually, why ain't he reading about spell 700 and spell 698 to make opposition in the realm of the dead against him who comes too close, a man's mouth. There's always a man's mouth open or some cheeks open, and some kind of orifices is getting filled with dinglings. A man's mouth, oh, you of the expenses of Shu, who closed the mouth for him who points. See, I don't even know what all this nonsense means. His finger, putting fingers, come on, shall see, and you shall be broken. Your fingers fractured. For the system player has turned you back, and Ray has set the sun folk as protection against you. Look at it, look. Your tongue being in your crutch, and your phallus in your mouth. And your phallus in your mouth. What is that, Shakka? Sarnetta?
Here's another one.
Hold on. Is it more? I didn't read all of it. Is it more in this one? Look, get you back, you club wooder, who live in your urine. I have saved you from the faceless one. I mean, that's enough. That's enough. Go to the next one, man. And these are the mind of the person who wrote this down. What is this? What is these teachings? You're gonna pair these teaching to our principles in the Bible? Shakka? And if you're going to be bringing pharaonic literature, what dynasty are you coming from, Shakka? I mean, these dudes are a joke.
Here's this one right here.
Okay, blow that up, man. Let me see what the hell going on, man. This is bad. This is a bad day for Kimmy. Damn. Oh.
To 695.
Where do I start, man? The man
start with the man shall recite.
Yeah, right. The man shall recite this spell when he sees work in his treasure, which belong to the realm of the dead, being property which goes down to the realm of the dead. The man shall be clad and caused to fare upstream, his hands being full of milk and bulls. Oh. So that, see, I already know where they're going with this. His hands full of milk and bulls, y'all, so that he may drip. Ah, drip too hard to walk in. Hey, look at this. Look, drip, which belong to the realm of the dead, to be done is in the presence of the man, who shall stand for 7 days, while this is being done daily, while you are weeping, so that tears fall from your eyes. You should do what is be done again while reciting this matter in a monthly festival and a half-monthly festival. Oh, okay, what's the deal with this one, family? This ain't.
So I'm gonna break it down to you. So when you talk about the milk of bulls, that's the bull semen. And they have to hold it in their hand, and they have to cry in front of a bunch of niggas for 7 days for a month.
And who is that?
You say, who is that?
Yeah.
This is a spell that the pharaohs had to do.
I mean, who was the picture of that guy?
That dude that you always showing in the committee temples.
Rashamaba. He got more followers than Jabari, Shakka, Tarnetta, all combined. He run all the gay comedic metaphysical temples in the United States. From what I heard, they got 2 of them in Atlanta, y'all. It smells so much like burnt rubber and booty in the first one in Atlanta. They had to air it out and open up another one. You hear me? This is the new Kemetic king, the new Kemetic god, King Shama Rabba. And guess what? House of Consciousness will not dare come up against this guy. Elder Yara, they won't dare come up against this guy. Telling you. Yeah. We wait for y'all to challenge him. So y'all must be okay with what he doing. All right, what else you got, champ? Is that it? And look at this, y'all. King Ras Samaba. He had more followers than Shaka, Polite, Garfield. This is
read this one, JJ. Coffee took spell 548.
Look at it.
VI 144.
What it say?
You wanna do the honors of reading?
I guess, man. You gonna put the heebie-jeebie spells on me. That's all right. I'm protected by the Most High. Anything you send towards me, send it back to you sevenfold in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach. Amen. All right, let me see what we got. All right, spell 548, ladies and gentlemen. Not to ferry a man to the east in the realm of the dead. You can't ferry with him, y'all. Oh, you phallus of ye of Ra. Oh shit.
These niggas speaking to a phallus. What?
That's enough. You tricked me. Oh, come on. Oh, wow.
Nah, check this out.
Hold on.
Because this one, This was one of the coffin texts that they said wasn't in the during coffin text. Because check this out, Hyksos had the wrong coffin text, which was 640. So Polite used that as an advantage to say that it didn't exist, but it's actually in coffin text spelled 548.
Oh, let's read this. Now, these are not our words, ladies and gentlemen. These are the words of our Kemetic brothers and sisters like Sarnetta and Shakka, Polite, Jabari, Shaka and Duga, Shakka Ahmose, and all the other Hopetep mummies. Y'all got some explaining to do. What about, hey, Shaka, we dare you to bring this literature to the debate. Cesaria, make them bring this to the debate. It says, not to ferry a man to the east, in the realm of the dead. Oh, you phallus of Ra. Which goes array in an uproar. The interverse which comes into being through Bobby. May I be too strong, therefore be too strong ones. Mighty is thereby then the mighty ones. If I be taken and ferried over to the east, in order to carry out wrongful slayings of me in the festival of those who rebel against me, by smiting my horns, I will swallow for myself the fire.
Cesaria, if you listening, you better take some notes. We giving you some ammo.
Wait a minute. I mean, this is beyond disgusting. In your literature, it said they will swallow the phallus and the heads of Osiris. You hear me? Phalluses and heads, y'all. Look at the king.
So that means, so check this out. That means that if Ra, that means if you ferry to the east and you fuck around and you see Ra, he gets to deep throat you.
Oh.
That's what it says.
Wow. I mean, y'all got some explaining to do, bro. I mean,
these niggas is crazy, bro.
And these are the they're gonna try to put against our wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and principles.
Find this in the Bible.
Show us anybody in the United States using these writings in the black community, y'all.
The LGBT community.
Look at this. They want us to walk around like this. Shaka had on one of those little pieces tonight. He just didn't have it. See, he cut his little number 25 wig. You see how a dude got his all fluffed out. You see, they got different styles of wigs that they wear. That's right. You see, Shaka's shame that he cut a little ponytail off. You know, he won't take that hoodie off. He feels insecure without it. But man, that is some damaging information, young lion. I mean, wow. I mean, it ain't too much more we really need to say tonight. I mean, is there anybody that want to jump on for ghetto gaggers? You know, but is there anybody water blue wow? Is there anybody in the audience who want to come up and say anything? You know, like you say, we had caught Shaka in a lie. Y'all see, the tape didn't lie. The tape's numbers don't lie. And when I had him on the ropes, he denied it. So JJ had to go back and replay the video for y'all. You know, that's what I do. I'm going to go back and play the video. But let me see, what else was he saying, man? I mean, he steady bringing out all this outdated information that he's been saying since 2013 when he was hot, I guess, you know. But he said that they took Tahuti and Sekbek out of the Bible. Yeah, I was trying to tell them that they worship Set in pre-dynastic times. I can show you that. Matter of fact, let me show you that, just so y'all don't think I'm talking. All right, Set was worship. Did I show y'all that the other day? Was that the other day? Did I show y'all that? This is new audience. Let me show y'all one more time. Set was worshiping pre-dynastic Egypt. All right. Let me see. You know, that's what we do. We got to show a little something. We just ain't gonna talk about it. We're gonna be about it. You know, hit that like, share, and subscribe. Hold up to Corey. You got to upscreen your screen. Let me share my screen. Let me know if y'all can see that.
That ain't my screen.
Oh, that was Karima. All right, can y'all see mine? Hello?
Yeah, we can see it.
All right. Okay. All right. I mean, this is a simple Google search, everybody. It says Set, also called Sekhet or Setesh or Set, ancient Egyptian god, patron of the 11th nome, or providence of Upper Egypt. The worship of Set originally centered at Nub or Ombos near present-day Tuha on the western bank of the Nile River, and was its vast cemetery at nearby Nakada was a principal pre-dynastic center in Upper Egypt. Did y'all hear that? Pre-dynastic. This has always been their god. I don't know what the hell's going on and why y'all trying to be embarrassed of them. You know, any other time y'all talking about Horus and Seth. Now Shakka want to say he ours. Oh, why my screen stuck? Hold up. Okay, hold up. Let me see. All right, let me see if I can keep going. Yeah. Let me share them. Anyway, y'all get the picture, man.
Hey JJ, did you know that Seth was pregnant by Horus?
Yeah, hey man, yeah, I heard that story before. Go ahead, you got it on the screen?
Yeah, I got it on the screen.
Hold on,
I just found out.
Wait. You just found out. Yeah, man, I heard that. I forgot about it, but yeah, I heard that before. Where the article at? We can show them that one. You got that? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, it's in the ancient Egyptian literature. I'm about to show it real quick.
Yeah, man, go ahead, man. See, they don't know what they're dealing with over here, man. No way y'all go messing with the good people like us. So now you're gonna have some goddamn problems. You sitting up there running your mouth about we ain't Israelite, we ain't this and that. Shakka, you ain't no goddamn committee. Where is anybody in the United States, a majority of people, like, yeah, y'all see us like with a Bible, right? We're using our literature, whether it's in churches, mosques, camps, individual Israelites, doing our thing. People all over the world using the Bible. Where is anybody in the Black community quoting anything from Horus, Seth, Anubis, Anoop, Apep, Geb, Nut, Isis, Asar, Assad? Where? Oh, besides at his temples. You know, he got more followers than Shakka, Jabari, all of them put together. The new king of the Kemetics, King Ra Shama Ba. Look at all them balls on his neck. That's when you reach higher levels of homosexuality. Look at him. Bow down to your king, Shanetta. Shakka ain't got nothing on this guy. Shakka got one of them little pieces that he. Y'all see Shakka trying to dress him and steal his swag. They must have got in a little sissy battle, and whoever lose had to cut their ponytail. Yeah. He got all the power now. He got all their locks on. He made one headpiece wig.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you the court date. I'm gonna show you the court date of the court fighting of Seth and Horus versus the Enneads.
Right, against the Indeed. That's the 9 gods. Right? You said the need? Corey must got a delay. I think he do. All right, go ahead. Well, while he looking for that, like I say, man, these guys really don't want no smoke with us, man. You see how scared they so-called leader, they so-called guy over there, Shakka. And then when Debo 7000 came on the scene, you see how frightened he was. It's my bike, punk. You see? He was scared. Who you doing asking me that question? Nigga, you the scholar, answer him. Yeah, man. That's why I be tired, man. They got all these little soft debaters over there like a Chris Harris. You know, I like Jabari though. I like Jabari. Jabari used to come over here all the time. So you know what? Jabari was my first big major debate in the Lions Den. He was the first big name that got beat up. Didn't he, Karima? You remember that?
Right, right along with Unc.
Yeah, oh yeah, all of them used to come over here. Rob Bourne. I beat Rob Bourne so bad one time. He begged me to take the video down because he was just yelling and screaming and cutting up. You see? Yeah, man. It was good old days though. Yep. But yeah, Takora, you finding information, brother? What?
Yeah, I'm almost finished.
Okay, cool. Shout out to Indigenous Black Man, Yahweh Only, Water Blue, Shaw, Ben Israel, you know, God Mine in the building, Marquise the Good Samaritan, peace and best blessings, you know, Renegade J, peace and blessings. I see you. Who else in here? Let me see who else we got. We got Dratio, welcome. Never seen you over here. Welcome, Elder Yara, the new Torah movement in the building. It's Corey TKO, Sister Karima. You know, if I miss anybody, the TNBN in the building. You know, that's what's up. All right, let's get back to it. You know, so I like to go over there and slow the video down for the audience, man. You know, so they can see the legend of JJ 7000 in slow motion. You know, because see, a lot of things be happening too fast for some of y'all over there to catch. I be catching it in lightning speed, but then I got to come back and slow it down. Even show these clowns. I ain't talking about nobody over here. I'm talking about them clowns over there. You know, to show you how ignorant they act and how scared. When you slow it down, you see how scared and intimidated they are. How much they lie and want to project this image of me. It's funny, man. It's funny. But yeah, but Corey's doing that. Let me see. Like I said, Seth was washed up in pre-dynastic times. Shakka was basically caught lying. We proved that today. You know, when we went back and played that video first, then went back to him lying, saying the Hyksos are the patriarchal Jews. Then when I went over there and asked him, now he you know, when I said, well, did the Israelites rule Egypt or Kemet from the 15-16 dynasty? They don't want to give us that. Which one is it then? You can't have it both ways. Then he went over there and lied and said that we plagiarized books from Kemet So then when I go into the Bible, some of the books that he said that we plagiarized from, and I just picked a random selection out of there and read it and asked, can he pull up in any of these books? The Book of the Dead, the Book of the Cow, and going forth by day and night and day, and the Book of the Heavenly Father Cow, and all these different Book of the Dead, and the pyramid text and coffin pet text and the tie your shoe text, all these old books that y'all claim that we got it from, but then when we ask you, just out of random stuff, you say you act like we got the whole goddamn chapters from y'all. That's what you're asserting. So then when I pull something up, oh no, man, no, I didn't do no, oh man, no, that ain't fair. Nah, it ain't fair, y'all. Because you lying. Yeah, man. But I just want to kind of show y'all, the same shit still go on every time I go over there. It's expected, Sarnetta has a personal vendetta against JJ. But he always want to pick and choose people from over here. I guess he'd be mad because he didn't, I don't know if he didn't introduce him first. I don't know what it'd be. But he's not honest with his scholarship. And like I'm going to tell this to you one more time. Shakka Ahmose finished 10th grade. The Hyksos, rulers, founded the 15th dynasty of Egypt. But after they were expelled, all traces of the Hyksos in Egypt were erased by the conquering Thebans. Only a few Hyksos kings are known by name from the ruins on inscriptions and other writings found at Horus and beyond. And here are a couple of names I told you. Sakarhar. Also, you can spell it Sakarhar or SKR-HR or SAKIRHAR. That is the first Hyksos king. So you saying that we are part of we are the Hyksos who worship the gay god Seth, then show us that Sakarhar would have to be Abraham. You said our patriarchs are these people. But then you don't, but then you go back and I say, well, did the Israelites rule Egypt? And you say no. But I thought you said we was the Hyksos. Y'all see the confusion and lies? Go ahead, Jacory.
I'm almost finished. Just probably give me one more minute.
All right, bro. I'm just gonna get something to drink real quick. Oh man. But yeah, they got some powder puff debaters over there, man. It's sad, but it's true. But when you got leaders like this, as you can see on the camera, what can we expect that the feminine spirit that these guys carry over there? Guys like me and Black Jesus, we too rough, rugged, and raw. They want us to talk like this, like Chris Harris, and guys, and that's a logical fallacy to the third degree. Oh my God, what a red herring! That is a red herring. I don't know nobody talk like that, bro. I would just say, hey, bro, you sitting up here talking, out the side of your neck, which would be an ad hom. Bro, stick to the topic. I ain't gotta say, that's a logical fallacy. No, you lie. You're lying. That's all I gotta say. And y'all and my people can relate to me. I don't have to talk like no Bart Ehrman, Garfield, and always bring up this Bart Ehrman and all these Richard Carrier. Richard Carrier came to my channel. Nobody cares. You bring Richard Carrier during the Black History Month to tear down blacks. You goddamn coon. Garfield is one of the biggest. Did y'all see Garfield today? Hey, Sarnetta, get JJ out of here. And Sarnetta like, no. I called him out earlier. Somebody must have told him that I called him out. Yeah, so Garfield, shut the fuck up, bro. We don't want to hear you for hours. Nobody wants to hear you. The biggest scam artist in the goddamn conscious community. Don't be mad at me because everybody got video. They got all kinds. If you look up Garfield Reed scamming, it's gonna come up about 8, 9, 10 videos of your ass, nigga. And you lied about your book being a #1 seller, nigga. Hey, go to Chief X catalog. You can see all the lies that Garfield did, all the scams. Then his punk ass want to sign up for 2 debates last year. One from me. You ran like a little bitch. And then you ran from Jabari. Talking about somebody got robbed. So everybody get robbed because, according to him, somebody in his family got robbed. So everybody get robbed. We don't get a debate. People pay money. They don't get a goddamn debate. But then he so managed to come out the next day and bring out information. Bitch ass nigga, why didn't you debate him the next day? So I know you was fake. You didn't even have a PowerPoint. You used the same goddamn dry ass 500 slide PowerPoint that you got slopped together. Oh, bro. You still loading, Corey? I guess so.
Yep, I'm finished.
Right.
Now I'm about to share my screen. I had to do a PowerPoint presentation real quick.
Damn. All right. Let's check it out. People's Champ is in the building to Corey TKO Dawson, along with La Heffa's sister Karima and JJ 7000, aka Debo 7000. Scared, bro. You trying to share your screens? Let us know. But you know, I said all I gotta say. Really, you know, I don't be long. I don't even see how. I don't see how Shakka could just sit there and talk and listen to himself for that long of a time. And then he's talking about like do not rob the poor. I guess they came up with that conception, y'all. They said we stole that from them. Do not rob the poor. I'm sure all cultures got that. What the hell's wrong with this dude, bro? Brothers and sisters. But here's one thing before Corey. He also said that there was no such thing as homosexuality in Africa. So there's a book called Boy Wives and Female Husbands. And they tell you about all the, you know, the acts of homosexuality in Africa.
I'm sure.
I'll show you that book after this. Go ahead, Corey. Make your screen big. Oh, you stop sharing.
Y'all see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the whole story between the fight between Seth and Horus. This shit is fucking crazy. Now watch this. It says the literature of ancient Egypt, new editions, the new editions of ancient Egypt, the contenders of Seth and Horus. Then she fetched some fragrant ointment. Hold on. Let me see something real quick.
Man, I'm trying to figure out how. Shakka, are you going to be bringing this type of ancient literature to the debate, brother? I don't think he will, y'all. I think he'll try to hide this. This is why we're bringing it out for y'all right now. And anybody that get a chance to question him, you be like, okay, well, brother, you brought this and this and this, but what about this? How are you guys using this literature to elevate?
You hear me, JJ?
Go ahead, man.
Oh yeah. Yeah, ask him to bring this literature out.
My bad. Let me tripping.
Right. We don't try to hide it because we know it's there. And look, this ain't in our Bible.
All right. The literature of ancient Egypt, new edition, the contingents of Seth and Horus, starting from page 120. Then she fetched some fragrant ointment, lube, and applied it to Horus's phallus.
Oh,
he caused it to become stiff and inserted it into a pot, and became and because of his semen, and caused his semen to flow down into it. So right here, what she did, this is called pedophilia, by the way, because and incestuous behavior. So what she did was she beat this man into climax and caused this man to be stiff and boiled his semen into a pot. Now, they talk about Jacob and Esau's story is a stolen history. Shit, Horus' history is stolen because according to the history, Seth is supposed to be the one with the darn throne of the throne of Osiris, because he the one that did the butt clapping. Watch this. Isis at morning time went and carried the semen of Horus to the garden of Seth and said unto Seth, gardener, what sort of vegetables is that Seth eats here in your company? So the gardener told her he doesn't eat any vegetables here in any company except lettuce. And Isis added the semen of Horus unto it. This shit is nasty. Let's continue. Seth became exceedingly furious and extended his hands to seize the golden solar disc. Hold on, let me go to the next one. My bad. Okay. Hold on. Yeah.
This is bad, man.
Look at this. So now this is them going to court, and it says, "Speak concerning yourselves." It says, "Seth." He said, "Let me be awarded the office of ruler," talking about the throne of Osiris, IPH. "For as to Horus, the one who is standing on trial, I have performed the labor of a male against him." So it says the labor of a male, meaning he was clapping them cheeks. Let's put it like that.
Look at the top of his head.
Look
Look at his lips.
Okay, so this is Seth going up to to the nine it needs and saying, "Look, I'm the one who got in the A word of Horus. That's I the one who did that." So now let's see what they said. So it said, and the Elise and the Anid let out a loud cry. They spewed and spat in Horus's face, and Horus laughed at them. Horus then took an oath by God as follows: all that Seth had said is false. Let Seth's semen be summoned that we may know, that we may see from what what come on. Hold on. That we may see from his answers, and my own be summoned that we may see from where it answers. So when Seth said, "I busted this man's in the butt cheeks," this man Horus came and said, "This nigga is a goddamn lie. You don't believe me? Take the semen that I put inside of him." And look at what it says. He said, "And let it be summoned that we may see from where it answers, and my own be summoned that we may see from where it answers." Now look at this. It said, then thought. Now this is supposed to be the God of wisdom.
Right.
Hotel. Shout out to Tahuti, aka Thought. This is his God, and this is what he named himself after. Then Thought, Lord of script and scribe of truth. So he's supposed to be a scribe of truth. And what? Look at this. For the Anid put his hands on Horus's shoulder and said, "Come out, you Seth of semen." And semen of Seth. And it answers from here from the water in the interior of the marsh. And then look at this. And it said, then Seth put his hands on. So he put his hands on Horus's shoulders. This was Thought did. He said, "Come out, you semen." So the semen came out of Horus.
What?
And then listen to what it said. It said, then Thought put his hand on Seth's shoulder and said, come out, you semen of whores. Then it
Oh,
said to
come
him,
on.
where shall I come from? Then Thought said to it, come out from his ear.
Hold up. And Shaka, you didn't tell us about this. Go ahead, family.
Thereupon it said to me, is it from his ear that I should issue forth, seeing that I am a divine seed? Then Thought said to it, come out from the top of his head and emerge as a golden solar disc on Seth's head. There go where y'all solar disc come from. That's where they solar disc come from. When Thought commanded the semen to turn into a solar disc on top of Seth's head. And then look, it says Seth became exceedingly furious and extended his hand to seize the golden solar disc. Thought took it away from him and placed it as a crown upon his own head. So hold on, wait a minute. You took another dude's semen and sprinkled it on your head? That's the God of the truth.
Yeah, that's God of knowledge right there, man.
See, check this out. When they say my eye stands for truth, I question what type of truth are they talking about? Look at this. It said, then the Ennead said, Horus is right, Seth is wrong. So let's see what happened.
Why Seth wrong? Because I mean they both wrong and nasty, but I'm saying why both of them ain't wrong? Because Seth went Seth went up in Horus. The only difference is Seth didn't get to come up in Horus' butt cheeks because Horus pulled out and cocked the semen. But they slept together.
See, here's the thing. Yeah, it's off my screen. Yeah, here's the thing. Seth was busting. He was the one that was busting Horus's behind for 80 years straight.
Oh, wow. 80 years?
But then
wait a minute, they didn't tell me about no 80 years.
But here's the thing. So Seth was the one that was busting his behind. It wasn't Horus that was busting his behind. See, in ancient Kemet, if you was the one that was going inside the other, you get the throne. And if you was the one that got raped, you was the one that was laughed at. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they was spitting in Horus's face, because they didn't believe that Horus will overpower his uncle and take his behind from him. You know what I'm saying? So this right here shows that Horus got his throne from a stolen legacy. It was a stolen gay legacy, and it was inherited. In the throne of Osiris is inherited off homosexuality. The throne of Osiris was achieved when whoever get the inside who's behind. So because Horus lied on Seth and said that he got inside of Horus, got inside of Seth. Horus was the one who became the thunder god. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, I especially got some questions for Thought. If he's supposed to be the God of truth and wisdom, if he's the God of truth and wisdom, why did he allow Horus to deceive him into believing that he was the one that bust inside of Horus? Seth, when Seth was the one that was busting inside of him.
Well, he seduced him to spend a night with him, and Horus agreed to lay down with him in the same bed.
Exactly. So what the hell is two niggas doing sleeping in the same bed?
Two niggas and then uncle and nephew.
Weird shit.
What kind of allegory is this?
And look,
they want a life lesson.
Look, check this out. Even if they want to say it's not real, it's a myth. Man, who the hell will write some shit like this? You can't get out this shit, bro.
Elton John?
You can't get out this shit. Somebody, check this out. Somebody imagined this shit and wrote this shit down.
And look at this guy on the screen. He got more followers than Shaka, Jabari, Smash Rockwell, all of them put together. Say hello to the top comedic in the community. King Ra Shamaba, teacher of gay metaphysics. They got temples all over the United States. They got two in Atlanta. They said Hey, the legend said that it smelled so much like burnt rubber and booty in the first temple in Atlanta, they had to air it out and open up the. Go ahead, Tabor.
Hold on 1 second. You want to say that he would get the like word the one that right
The hell is that song? Man, what the fuck? I don't want to see this nigga, JJ.
That's the song for depression.
Yeah, so these niggas got some explaining to do. They got some motherfucking explaining to do. Captain Tazariak, we giving you firepower. We giving you some firepower. You better take these information. You better take the information we just showed you, and you better listen. You better listen. I just wish Tazariak would have debated him on a neutral platform.
Right, because Tazariak will lose in that poll as well. Sarnetta's already persuading the audience to vote for Shakka. Sarnetta, you're not a host is supposed to just be in the middle, out the way, but you cheerlead for the people that you want to win. I don't get that. And then somebody, this is the toughest environment. Yeah, you make it tough. You make it tough because you make it biased. You make it hard for somebody else to speak. Because you outside of them buttons, you don't have no information, bro. You just a yes some boss, yes some type sir. Shakka said that, so it must be true. You don't even go look the shit up, see if he's lying. And that's how we caught him in a lie. We just caught his ass in a lie from yesterday. When I came on it today. Come on, man. But we have been on here for 2.5 hours, I just want to do something short and quick. Corey, was you done with all your slides?
Yep.
That was enough of that for now, man. That was pretty graphic. Tell everybody what's on the horizon with you and Ruben before we get up out of here.
Yeah, this is gonna be our second and last debate. This is a heavyweight champion debate. He wanted me to put my People's Champ title up, but I'm like, that's a title that JJ personally gave to me, and plus he agreed to putting his title up. So and plus he have to debate his title because he didn't win his title. So there's gonna be a debate about for his title, for the heavyweight champ title, and it's gonna be on the 26th, 4 p.m. I'm gonna zip them up again.
Yeah, I haven't set a date and everything. Okay.
Yeah,
what's today? Whoa. That's in 6 days.
Yep.
Kareem, we gotta get the flyer going.
She already got it.
We are still trying to get this tournament going. So a couple people have paid their entry fee. Probably tomorrow, meet Black Jesus Minister and Sal Showtime will be having a meeting. Just try to figure out all the names, that's involved in this tournament. We're really ready to kick it off, But we also got this championship match with the Corey TKO, the People's Champion, versus Ruben Jedediah. King Naga, the Lions Den debate champion. It's gonna be fire. It's going down, man. These brothers, they know each other, kind of know each other, because they be back banging in the back chest. So this is gonna be a good debate. I look forward to seeing it. Now we'll talk about all the details and the rounds and the judges. Yeah, we want 5 judges. Y'all want 3.
We'll get 3.
We'll do 3 judges. Okay. Well, we'll see what he say. But yeah. But if anybody else don't have anything to say, anybody don't want to come on, Kareem, let's get up out of here with a song. And I hope y'all know Shakka is a liar. He's not, as remember back in 2013, we thought he was educated. No, I seen through him back then, but hey, a lot of people can see through that. And
Garfield lied about his little degree.
Yeah, Garfield lied. Where that Garfield? Where that?
Chris lied about being an engineer.
Chris lied about his goddamn master's degree. Somebody you can go sit at his mommy and daddy house. I mean, come on, bro. Who invites strangers to their mom and daddy house? Nigga, show your credentials. You know you'll never see him at his job or nothing. Why we'll never see you at your job, bro?
Because somebody told him to drop something in the trash can.
Right. Yeah.
Man, I know that nigga was hurt when that shit happened.
They try to call and play it off. Hey, bro, if you I mean, ain't that wrong with being cleaning up and bro, if you know, but he want to be like he just
yeah, a job is a job.
Right. But he trying to portray himself as something that he's not.
I know people that work at McDonald's that got a 2-story house and keep maintaining it. I'm working at McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
Been saving their money and stuff like that.
Yeah, Kareem. Like I say, Shakka is a joke. Garfield is a joke. Rob Bourne is a joke. Jabari is a joke. Especially Chris Harris. He's the joke of all jokes. Shaka Nuga is a joke. Shakka Ahmose is a joke. And the king of all jokes is Shar Frankie Netter. King of the jokes. He don't have no scholarship. I'm sorry. You good at muting people and asking a million goddamn questions. That's your forte. I give you that. Mute people and take their words and twist them and make sound bites and shit like that. You good at that. You know. But when it comes time for somebody to do some kind of presentation or discussion, he don't do it. He ran from me. He been ran from me before. He ran from Apostle. That's how Apostle ended up being the champ. So now you had a chance to become the first Lions Den discussion champion, and you failed. After all the stuff you talked when you came over here, had us making flyers and setting up dates and all that, and you didn't show up. So the House of Conscience is full of runners. Shaka, you run. You ran from Jabari. Garfield ran from Jabari. Chris Harris ran from goddamn Pastor Bennett. Me. Garfield ran from Pastor Bennett. Jabari and me. They all run.
Chris Harris literally cried. He was like, man, forget this damn debate. And y'all like, I ain't never seen.
That's it. I'm done. I quit. Bye-bye.
I never seen somebody get beat so bad they cried in the debate.
I'm done.
He cried in the middle of the debate. He said, man, I'm done.
I'm done. Bye-bye. I'm MVP. It's levels to this running.
The fuck up.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
Like
You black big lip bitch.
Oh, wow. That nigga ain't shit. Anyway, Kramer, let's get up out of here.
Yeah, I'm about to look at that debate again. I might use that as my ringtone of him quitting.
Right. Dude, you ran for Pastor Bennett, bro. I destroyed Pastor Bennett.
I wonder if that debate's still on now.
Which one?
The one with Pastor Bennett and Chris Harris.
It wasn't on debate, was it? Didn't get past the first round.
That's what I'm talking about. I want to see if that's still. Sinetta probably took that down.
And then Chris Harris, you lost it on the Lions Den platform. We all think you lost over here. ISUPK think you lost, but here's the main deciding factor. The Dagger Squad, who they're not Israelites, Christians, or Bible believers, they think you lost. The only place you won is on the Sarnetta rig poll. Every poll on Sarnetta, if you're an Israelite, this is how it's going to be. It's going to be a 70-30. 70-30. 70% of the audience are non-believers. 30% of the audience are people who believe in the Bible. That's how the poll goes every time over there. Every once in a while, we might do a little bit better than 30%. Every once in a while. So that's just what it is. Like we got one Tazariak and Shakka debate, it's gonna be 70-30. Last time I looked at the last debate was 27. Was 73? Yeah, 73-27. I don't know what that's what I looked. See,
who was debating?
Numbers like that.
Who was debating?
Chris Harris and Tazariak. Or it could be any Israelite. They're gonna always be on the 30% side of the poll. That poll is useless. Hey, man, put some judges up there, bro. I'll take my chances with that. But anytime any of us go over there to debate, we're gonna be doing polls on other panels and giving out certificates on the panels they want over here. Fuck this. Is y'all gonna do y'all little biased poll every goddamn time, man. I said, sorry, can I share my screen? No. What? I can't share my screen? That's how you know it's this fear right there. You ain't doing nothing but making yourself look biased and making yourself look bad. You scared. We always talking about source up, be quiet, shut up, blah, blah, blah. Then I want to share the screen. You say no. See, I already beat your dude as soon as I came on there when I came up with the 500 Semitic loan words in the Egyptian language. Like Elder Yara said, that knocked his block off. He wasn't prepared for that. He didn't think we knew. He didn't think we knew that what he said the other day. That's why I came with the trick question. What did the Israelites rule Kemet in the 15th and 16th dynasty? Nah. But we the Hyksos, and the Hyksos are the ones who worship the gay god Seth, who are the Israelite patriarchs. Which you want to have it both ways, bro. Dishonest scholarship. That's what's going on over there. Dishonest scholarship. They was all jumping on patting Shakka on the back. He was good then. Yeah, man. All right, man. Wait till tomorrow, man. Then when somebody come on there and challenge him, now that you see how he was acting? Whole demeanor changed. Sarnetta, your little Potter Prof debaters over there, bro. Here comes Sarnetta. He got to jump in and hold their hand. But yeah, it's getting late. It's 2:00 where I'm at. So, Screamer, you want to get up out of here? TKO, Lions Den, People's Champ. You got something to say before we go? If not,
I said all I needed to say.
Yeah. Yeah, we can get up out of here with a song, and we see y'all tomorrow because I will be back. I think Kareem might have stepped off though. Oh, there she go. Not Corey left. But
all right here, all right.
Yeah. All right. Cool. But yeah, I hope y'all got edified from the information. I don't know why they don't think I ain't gonna go slow the video down. I've been doing it for years. Did you think something was gonna change? So I never hate when I slow the video down because it shows him his true self. He hate that. But yeah. And then they were so quick to want to jump in the ring with Natalia. They always want to get in the ring with, they try to embarrass her or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But then when they little women's up there, they want to, oh no, you can't talk with her. You can't, man, get up out of here, man. All right, Cream, I'm ready. Please and thank you.
I'll praise you, Most High. Yeah, that sound good, y'all. Hello. What we doing?
Hey, cook it up, Khalid.
We still getting to the money, got these haters in they fear. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie, we still getting to the money, got these haters in they fear. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie, be still. They said you got the call, they trying to blackball you. Like what they own, bro. You can't blackball a boss. The whole world, they hate this right here. The way you hate your neighbor, might as well pull the trigger on yourself. You know we get excited by the smoke. Every day we casting flesh. Say my treasure stored in heaven, we gon' blow the rest. They disrespecting and we check the bank that causing kept it still. They asking others about my business, but I ain't got no instant miss. See, I still deal with ox direct. Cause your person don't mean you respect. Your outlet don't get no credit if the ox ain't in it. Money answer all things and you got all these questions. Playing Vic. Look, I employ slavery. I'll give you broke your head. Yeah, them crews in the hood, Jews in the hood. I caught them clues, now I'm good. I broke it down, he understood my all to you. Filtered through, you found a few, I'm good. We what we sold, this here exclusive. They like, hey, folk, look what you doing. We still getting to the money, got these haters in they fear. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie, we still getting to the money, got these haters in they fear. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie, be still. Most I told me be still, give a room to work. Know my movie work. Your faith ain't good, don't put the work in. In the spirit flexing, that my day job. Getting the mode out my own, I don't know what they are. Before I got the blueprint, and I'm too legit to quit. Let it spark in the dark, be a light, got it lit. Trying to map my movement, got my haters pondering. The odds set the questionnaire, they wanna know if you still lit. It hit different, you authentic, a lot of odds pretending. We do it for the Lord, got my own motion, who are you to judge? Put most high first, none above. Tap in the spirit, we locked in, they'll come against your plot. You know Judas said, yeah, we spit them scripts, they barely not. Came on slave ships, then you not black. You know they tell you everything. Isaiah 30:20, yeah, we bad. You see what happened when they tried to rail the train up off the track. False witness, hypocrite. We throw shots back, now they feel hit. Must go get it. We still getting to the money, got these haters in they fear. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie, we still getting to the money, got these haters in they fear. Lil' homie, let them chill. Most I told me vengeance hit my enemies, my footstools. We ain't got no beef for real. Just here, this how we live. Look here, homie, be still.
Peace. We up out of here.